take me like 5 minutes to make.
Oh, okay. They always take me hours.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I mean, just going through all the options and stuff.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Gotcha. I mean, I say 5 minutes. It depends on what level I'm creating it for.
Right.
If it's like a level 3 character, I could probably pound out the character sheet in like 5 to 10 minutes, right? But if it's like, oh, we're starting at level 15, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna need a bit. I haven't even played past level 12, let alone play a level 15 character.
Yeah, that's something. If I ever did run a D&D one shot in your world, I would want to do like epic level stuff. Like I would say, like I would want to write one for like level 18 characters. So,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Just like you guys.
I'm just saying, one of the ones I'm working on might be a very high level one.
It's always fun to do those
Could
as one
happen.
shots because then there's no, there's not as high of stakes, and you can just like run around and be a superhero, you know.
And there's no power creep too, because you can't like, you know what I mean? Like you already know what the established abilities are. It's not going to pop out of nowhere. There's like, oh, I accidentally gave you this sword. That's really going to screw up the campaign.
As I give out like random magic items from like the table, there have been some magic items that I'll just roll on it and I'll see it and I'm like, no. I just roll again.
You cannot have this yet.
Well, so say for what was it? Like, I think it was like really early. I can't remember which group it was. One of the groups rolled and they landed on magic carpet. And I'm like, no. Nope. They're not getting a flying mount at level 3. No.
Everybody climb on. Listen, Alan, it better not have been our group. You know we like rugs.
It was definitely the other group.
No, then you give us a magic carpet, but then you give it like a weight capacity of 50 and a movement speed of 10.
Rude.
I've considered doing that, like a light magic carpet. That's exactly what you said. It's like it is good for one person for 1 minute, and the movement speed's like 10 or something.
Oh, that's awful. I hate it.
Yeah, so then it's like a replacement for like a climbing rope or something. That's like really all you can use it for.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. All right. Real quick, I'm testing something new. Can you all see on this map?
Oh, I'm not even logged into Roll20 yet.
I was going to say, I forgot we need Roll20. Hang on. We're not ready.
Oh, God.
I feel this is me every
Yeah, Alan,
week.
I can see everything.
Okay, cool. Do you see
by,
any
by
like
everything I mean just a room.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, sure. Do you see like an icon here? Okay, cool. Someone just clicked it. All right, awesome.
That was me.
Thank you. All right, cool. Because I learned there are doors that you can add, so I added those.
Yeah, it's funny. I've been playing with Foundry the other day with a different group on Friday nights, and the sheer amount of options in there, I'm like, wow. But I mean, I think that it's probably one of those things that Roll20 probably has as well, or that if not, they're bringing them up to the same kind of level of, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like saying, hey, you're using Word or using WordPerfect. It doesn't matter. They both have enough features or the same features that whatever flavor you want to go with.
Yep, there's even certain things like, say, like I can lock the door so none of you can do that. I can mark it as secret, so like I don't think you can actually see the door.
No, yeah, just it's weird.
Yep. So then, yeah.
Even,
oh, is it
when it's secret, we can't even click on it, but then like you could. So.
Yep.
That's cool.
No, I'm really liking it. Another question I had: the other group had this issue yesterday because I tried showing them dynamic lighting. Do y'all get weird frame rate issues when it's like in combat encounters, or?
No, my system's fairly up to speed, so.
Much. If I like right click drag the map around, it doesn't move smoothly, but that's not necessary for it to move smoothly, you know?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
I demand 120
fine,
frames per second at all times.
Yeah.
Get on that.
Not missing skill checks over here.
We need character models with idle animations.
I definitely demand that.
That would actually be like kind of sick, though. Not gonna lie. All right. All right. So I guess recap, we can get started. But okay, so in regards to the Monster of the Week thing, when we're getting close to the end, because I'll tell you, we're not there yet. When we're getting close to the end, I'll kind of let you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to make sure I had at least 4 weeks to write the first session,
Oh,
and it sounds like I do. So
you will have 4 weeks. Essentially, like there's like 2 to 3 more story beats that y'all gotta hit before this is like done.
Yeah,
So
totally fine. I'll be ready whenever. So don't worry about me. Just give me a heads up as soon as you know anything close enough that you can tell me without.
I'll tell you this: you will
spoilers.
know. Like
Yeah,
you will
I feel
know.
like it'll be pretty obvious when we get to the boss.
Yeah, listen, it's gonna be hilariously obvious. I'm talking like it's gonna like something's gonna happen. You're gonna go, oh, next session is the last one in this arc. Huh? Okay, all right, gotcha. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. But regards to like where we left off, you just had a combat encounter, and I think we just finished it as we ended the session. Yeah. So I think there's nothing really much else for me to say. Some of the notable events that happened last time is that while you were exploring the dungeon, Filthy just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
No idea where she went.
That's the main thing we're dealing with right now is lost and alone.
Yeah, exactly. Lost and alone, and you don't know, and you got no direction. So with that being said, you may proceed.
Okay. How is everybody on health? Well, I'm pretty low.
Remember.
I'm gonna use a spell.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm only missing like 3 hit points. I'm fine. I think, did we do a short rest maybe?
We already did a short rest right before this. We can do it again, but I only have 2 hit dice left. So.
No, sorry, that's what I was asking. Did we do one? Because I thought we did, but I think that's why I'm not as injured as I think I should be. So all good.
Okay. I've managed to budget my spells pretty well so far. I have 4 level 1 and 2 level 2 spells remaining. Level 2 is my spiritual weapon. That's basically the most useful spell there. So I have 2 more spiritual weapon uses, and then level 1 is my healing, which I really need to save those for healing. So I'm just going to use one, but I'm letting you guys know so we can all manage those resources together.
Yeah, I'm missing a hit point. Can somebody take care of
that? I'll kiss it better for you.
Thanks.
Me first. I have 3 missing hit points.
Is that for me?
No, that's mine. I'm healing myself.
I was gonna say I was kidding, but all right, if you want to, I mean.
I told you I was doing my own healing. I'm still pretty hurt, but at least I'm above half. So
Did you mean to use healing word?
No. Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be cure light.
Oh.
Or cure wounds, you mean? Yeah.
Cure wound, yeah. Okay.
Okay, all right. I mean, hey, listen.
Thank you, though. Right?
Listen, D8 versus a D4, all right? Makes a difference, you know?
Yeah.
You max rolled that D4,
I rolled maximum on healing word, and I rolled a 5 on the other one, which is average, so that's fine.
Yeah. I would have felt really bad if you roll cure wounds. Like, oh boy, you just get a nat 1.
Sometimes bigger dice isn't always better. But like like the Toll of the Dead, you roll the D12 and you get a 3 sometimes. And you're like, yeah, really? Okay. Pharaoh, I think we all need to be a little more cautious with our tactics. I've been drawing the hits because I'm tanking, and that's fine. It's better me than the warlocks, but we can't sustain this for an extended period of time, you know.
I don't know where we go from here.
What happened to the red line?
Well, we know. I think the red line's just gone. We're out of red line territory. It was over here, and we left it, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, we tied ourselves together.
Right, instead of the red line. Right.
Yeah,
I was wondering the same thing. I was like, weren't we following a rope?
Pharaoh has direction sense.
Yeah, the dungeon has shifted. Ferrero's direction sensor says. I actually really like calling it that. Seems to say that the entrance is about that way ish.
That matches my memory too.
Cloth rug.
My axe. Oh no.
His elf eyes see only the axe. That's what he's looking for.
It's the problem. Yeah.
Have we looked what's down here? Oh, it's just another door. Okay. So, I mean, this door does seem like the best option if we want to go in that direction that you just pointed in.
That's fair.
Except, you know, we actually need to be closer to each other because we're tied together. What order were we tied in now? I don't remember. I think Pharaoh was in front and I was in the back, or I was right behind you. Okay. And then I don't remember what order the warlock were.
Dynamic lighting thing. I'll go beside you. I'm like, why are things moving? What is wrong with my vision? All good.
This will be even more impressive on a map that actually has textures and stuff. But it's cool to experiment on the regular grid too.
Yeah. The Saturday group, they're doing it on like a textured map, but then again, they're also complaining about like frame rate, so that might be part of the reason why. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, it's worth testing at some point in the future. Yeah,
we'll let you know when we get to one of ours.
Yeah, we'll see.
Question.
Amber, give Jasper a yank.
Should we? Because I know, Alan, you can do this, and I will ask the party if anybody minds. But should we, like, group ourselves together so that we don't have to keep trying to keep our order when we move?
No, because then we can't. We need to be able to position ourselves around each other.
Yeah, essentially, what I'm just gonna say that your characters are putting in like a good amount of effort to like stay in like their order. Remember what the order. Yeah, remember what the order is. I think I wrote this down.
That's what I was trying to remember too.
I think I lost it.
Well, and I guess that's why I was wondering if you could like, because I know you've done it before where you've moved us like as a group, keeping the order the same. Like it might have just been from like map to map that you've done it, where we've all kind of like boop and we just arrived. But then we wouldn't have to worry about our order if we could just stay in it.
It's just the chaos.
Right,
but I want to make sure.
But we would want to like if we're going around a corner, like if we're positioned vertically in the order we want, and then we go around a corner, we would want to be horizontal. So
that's true.
I'm setting up
that's
vision.
Different.
Bit harder to manage that way, I suppose.
Yeah,
I think what Alan proposed last time was that at the time he tells us to roll initiative before he reveals the position of the monsters. We need to make sure our characters are appropriately
Really
positioned
just not so much.
based on how we're tied together, and then we start the whole combat stuff. But combat is really the only time it matters.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna generally assume, especially since you took the time to tie yourselves to each other, that like you're not gonna do anything that would like lose another person. And when you're in a room, you're gonna be like in your proper marching order. So yeah, what Isaac said is 100% correct. You all move your tokens as you would, and then when I say stop, I'll go stop. Put yourselves in order, which you all then spend your time doing that, and then I reveal monsters.
Okay. That works. Thank you.
Just real quick, the marching order was, what was it? It was Ferrero, Windy, Jasper, Indigo, Amber? Or...
Sounds right.
Indigo.
So do I. It's fine.
Okay. All right, I got that written down. Okay.
Yeah, Amber's at the end. Okay.
So that is the assumed marching order moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you may proceed.
So we can.
Jasper.
I'm awake. I'm
Okay. Pharaoh, you could open the door now.
Do we have char? Do we need char?
Yeah, Char's not tied to anything.
I recommend having char. I'd recommend having chard, but you know, listen, you're the players.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I just know we always forget him. Is all.
Get another string and hold him like a balloon.
Oh.
I think I had thread.
Let's make a little crumble
We
trail.
just pull some off. We could just pull this wall tube and use it.
No, he's got a sternum ring or whatever it's called, and I just grab
I
that
have
and pull him along.
Hempen rope.
Yep.
50 feet.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Try to check for any like traps or anything like that.
Give me a perception check. Looks like you're good. There's no traps. No grumpy walls.
Okay. Good sign. If there's nothing to fight in here, we can take that door up. Looks like turn order's coming up.
Oh no.
Everything looks oh, never mind.
Never
Oh,
mind.
Phil, just
Did that
stealth
wall
check.
just move, or is it just me?
Hold on. Don't panic. Don't panic. I was literally just clearing the turn order because I can't remember if I did it at the end of last session, so I just wanted to hop on there and do that. That's
Alan,
it.
you were such a shit. Oh my god. Don't mind me.
Is there
I
anything,
just start rolling dice.
is there anything unusual about this room?
Nothing in particular. No.
Nothing more unusual than the rest of this weird ass place.
Yeah, no, this place is pretty goddamn weird. So.
I guess we'll just keep going.
I say we take this door.
Sure. I'm gonna check the door for traps or anything.
It's
Perception
just
check,
that curtain. I don't think they. I mean, I guess it could be trapped. Anything's
Yeah,
possible.
it's technically a curtain. Yeah. No traps.
Curtain, okay. Can I try to peek inside the curtain?
Yeah, go ahead, open it up. There's a sack.
Mm. Is there any exit? Doesn't look like there's any exits to this room. I say let's not mess
Stab
with
it
the
first.
either deal with it at range or let's just leave.
Eldritch Blast.
Just arbitrary. I love it.
You gonna roll it?
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Do it. Do it. We gotta live up to our chaos hobo name.
Can you roll a D100 for me, Amber?
Ooh.
Get the flying carpet.
Which magic item did you just destroy?
I don't know. I just set it on fire.
Nice.
All sacks are evil unless you kill them first.
Yeah.
Right. Kill it with fire.
It's a D&D meme that somebody was just like, all the monsters in D&D are either from like classic fairy tales and Tolkien or stuff that Gygax just made up to try to kill his players. And there was
makes
like
sense.
an imagined scene of like players like saying something annoying, and the Gygax is like, all right, next time you're going to find a sticky box that tries to eat you. You know? It's like...
So you fire an Eldritch Blast, and the only thing you hear is just the sound of glass breaking, and then you see this liquid soak through the bag.
Run!
Nice.
Huh.
That'll teach that liquid.
It's bleeding.
Healing
If it bleeds, we can
It was
kill it.
probably a bad poison, so I saved all of us. You're welcome.
That's right.
Thanks.
Okay, well, let's find a different path.
Oh, is this room? Oh, it's just a square. Okay. Cut. I wasn't all the way in, so I couldn't see it. Back up. Yep.
Clear.
I'm getting a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on, kill me. Do it now. Do it now.
Hello.
Come on, right here. Come on.
Back. What's going on?
Get to the chopper.
Impressions are being done.
No, just
Amazing one.
Arnold at the end of Predator, he's like,
I'm right here. Come on, kill me.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite Arnold quotes. So if it bleeds, we can kill it.
My favorite
All right.
code is
This curtain is locked.
So,
Curtain is locked. Can you
allow
unlock
me
the
to
curtain?
allow me to explain, because there's an important little bit of narrative I want to do as you open up this curtain. All right.
Okay.
Ever since you arrived here, there's a little detail that you all noticed, but you've actually largely forgotten about since you've been here for probably about like a day. The big detail being that this entire place, for some reason or another, is actually very well lit. Despite the fact there's no torches, light bulbs, sunlight, or anything. There doesn't seem to be any shadows cast by anything. And at first it was weird, right? But eventually you just kind of got used to it, right? Because the light's always there. It's not really a big deal. That is until you open up this curtain.
Shadowy room.
This is the first area since you arrived that's dark. Robert, how much night vision do elves have?
Like 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet? Oh, hold on, let me fix that for you. You see that at the end of the room, Ferrero.
Looks like a thing is over there.
You see a 10-foot tall, like 7-armed creature that seems to be holding like a type of cage, like a little bird cage. And it has just a red light in the center of its head.
Interesting. How far into the room is that? Like, I have dark vision also.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me go ahead and set that for you. I didn't realize it. What is it, 60 feet?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. All right, so there's some of the red string is in that room also. All right, well, before we go in there, let's make sure we have a light source for everybody.
Chard has 120 feet. I'm looking through his eyes.
Right. Oh, wait. How would I do that for?
I don't know. I assume you attach it to the token, but.
But your vision is tied to your token, not Chard. Chard's just a token you can move around.
Well, then just make my character, and we'll go in as one. Maybe I don't know.
Would that work?
We'll just have him so he's like sitting on my shoulder, and I'll walk with him, essentially not losing much in the way of vision.
Do you see into the room now or no?
I can see in the room, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I gave him the night vision, so it seems to be smart enough that it sees being controlled by Jasper.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep, it's actually working.
Okay, what about everybody else?
I don't know what my vision is. I'm just looking.
You're a human. You don't have dark vision. It would be the same with Amber too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm piggybacking off Chard.
Oh yeah.
I have a tinderbox and torches. I don't. Does anybody have a lantern? That would be much more convenient. But
I think I can cast.
I
think I've got. I want to say maybe I've got light, but maybe I don't. No, I don't. I lied.
Oh wait, I have something too. Oops, not that. That's not gonna help.
Poison spray.
I do have 10 torches. If we think those are a good idea to use in here.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I have torches also. I have a spell that can make radiant damage, but that's not necessarily a light source.
Can minor illusion make light? I don't think you can. But...
No.
Oh, the charge is going.
I don't know.
Like it. He's in there.
Guess so.
Oh, Chard just flew in there?
Yep.
Woo! Almost missed that. Everyone roll initiative?
Uh-oh. Somebody's going to have to do some blind fighting. Okay.
It's fine.
It's what do you call it? It's probably a whole turn action to light a torch, huh? And then you'd have to like hold it while you're fighting.
Yeah, it's a little troublesome, but yeah.
Just throw them on the ground in there.
Everybody's in here? Yep, everyone's in here. Great. All right. Well, it hasn't moved yet, but we are in initiative. Jasper, you gonna do anything? At this point, it has not moved.
Give me a description of it.
Yeah, so it would be the same description I gave earlier. It's a tall. You know what? I'm gonna temporarily move the token to the same room that you are all in. It's not moving over here. I'm just gonna blow it up so that way you can kind of see what I mean. It is a 10-foot tall, lanky boy that is holding what appears to be like a small bird cage. It has a red light coming out of its head.
Mm-hmm.
It's got about like 7, 8 arms, and looks like it's up to no good. Well, at least it hasn't moved yet.
So if it's 10, you said 7 foot or 10 foot?
It is 10 feet tall. It has 7 arms.
Is it large or is it medium?
It is medium because I kind of categorize the size morely for like width because that's what it is game mechanics wise. So it's just 10 feet tall. So it's like a medium-sized 10-foot tall creature.
Yeah. If it was large, it would take up 4 squares.
Right, and it's a lanky boy, so he ain't taking up 4 squares.
All right. Well, I will hold my Eldritch Blast until I see it do something offensive to hurt one of us.
Cool. Ready to action.
Yep.
All right, nice.
That's right.
Indigo?
I might do the same since I can't see anything.
Neato.
Just you're ready to actually just shoot in the same direction that Jasper does whenever he does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. All right. Well,
where is Amber?
Hello.
I don't see your token on the screen. Are you under somebody?
No. I'm right next to Jasper and Indigo and you.
Oh,
Wait.
I don't see you either. Oh.
Wait, what's
She's hiding
happening?
behind us. It's all right.
Disappeared.
Okay.
Oh.
Laura's icon's on top of her.
What's
is
wrong
all.
with my... I moved it and then it moved me back.
Weird.
Sorry, I was hiding you, girl.
Okay. Sorry about that.
All right. All right.
First
Well,
mystery solved.
it seems like something coming within range has upset it. As Chart enters the room, Jasper, you're kind of the only person who can really see this, right? Well, I mean, actually, no, the rest of you can see it, except for
We can't see around the corner, so.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Basically, we can see. This is a line right here that we can see. At least I have that line.
Gotcha. Cool.
I guess I would have warned the others that I've seen this figure. Like, obviously, if they can't see it, I'll describe it and say, "This is the situation."
That's the edge of my vision, Alan. Just so you know, I can't see anything to the left of that line.
Oh, cool. Well. All right. So what you see through Chard's eyes is the moment Chard kind of enters the room, this thing just stands up, screams, and then makes an absolute beeline towards Chard at a movement speed that is incomprehensible and is suddenly right in front of Chard's face.
Ooh.
Also, as it starts moving, it starts to get dark in the room that you are in.
Oh. Okay.
It's like his bird cage is like an anti-light source.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from Chard?
Oh no.
Sure, 1 second. Nope.
I see. Okay. How many hit points does he have? Remind me?
Like, I think it's 10 or something like that, maybe. Yeah, 10.
All right. Well, Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, the rest of you, you can barely see this with just the light sources that you have, and it's kind of slightly.
Alan,
Yeah.
just 1 second. Is this a magic effect?
Yes.
I get advantage on saving throws against spells.
Oh, okay, yeah, go. All right, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Specific. I like it.
Well, no, I don't, but Chart does.
Card does. Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Ah, nice, cool. Very good. How much damage was this? Hold on. Oh. Unfortunately, 10 health is not a lot.
Nope. He's a familiar.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, kind of like out of like from like around the corner, the rest of you, what you kind of see is you just see like a bunch of long, lanky arms, just kind of like reach out for Chard and just grab him, and he starts freaking out like, "Oh God, it's touching me! It's touching me!" And then like you can see like Chard kind of like looks at him for a moment, and he takes 12 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
At which point you see his body kind of like start to fall apart almost.
It just disappears, actually. Once he goes to 0, it just disappears, leaving no physical form.
Oh, what? That's boring.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, man.
This guy has a really sick kill animation.
I know. Well, I mean, you could try to set it off, and as it's happening, he's just disappointed, but that's just what it says.
Well, I guess we won't see it until one of us bites it.
It'll happen to one of you.
Oh no!
Oh no, I can't see. Fuck.
Oh no!
All right.
All right, Amber.
Well, actually, don't somebody like that? Laura and my attack should go off at that point. That's offensive, right?
Yes.
It's around the corner. All right, yeah, fuck it. Take your shots. Take the shots. Go for it.
Well, I mean, what do you can you see the token? It's there right at the corner edge. Can you see it?
I can't see shit now.
Well, you can't see it now because
Chard's gone now.
I
But I mean, as soon as he moved, I mean, that's something I would.
Right.
I would assume it's horrifying. So I would have like.
Is there rules for like cover for something that's half around a corner or something like
there
that?
There is, yeah. There are rules for cover. Either way, yeah, sure. That 19 hits. So that's 8 damage onto the lanky lad. Since Indigo, you couldn't see it the whole time, I'm gonna say you couldn't take it.
Okay. Even at disadvantage?
Yeah, okay, sure. You can take it at disadvantage. Sure, why not?
Can I shoot just based on where I saw Jasper shoot?
Yeah, sure. It would be with disadvantage because you can't see him, but yeah.
No, I could never. I could never see him. Okay, so I gotta roll this 2 times. Okay, no point.
That does not hit, right?
Yeah. It was pretty small. Okay. That's it for me.
All right. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I don't know why I just skipped Amber's turn, but my bad. Amber. You just heard Chard go, ah! Get it off me! Get it off!
I guess I'll just fire an Eldritch Blast where his voice came from.
All right, go ahead and give me an Eldritch Blast with disadvantage.
How about that?
No.
I don't think I can do much worse than that. So.
Yeah, you don't have to roll again.
We're off to a great start.
This is gonna be painful.
There's my turn.
All right, Ferrero.
How tall is this doorway or entryway?
This entryway is probably around, if I had to guess, like 6-7 feet.
We
So
can
not
control
tall
the fight
enough
at the
for
hot gates.
Yeah, not tall enough for him to go through. Or for it to go through.
Not smart enough to duck through a doorway.
It might be, but it might be worth a shot to kind of hide behind here.
I think this is a good place to make a stand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send my echo over. And I will attack.
Okay. Damn! Hey, give me.
Nice.
17. Damn, that's a shit ton of damage.
That's the tank doing his job.
It's my turn.
All right. Wendy.
Spiritual weapon. This is clearly a necessary time for spellcasting.
Oh, with that 25, it is bloodied.
Oh. Well, I guess, no, that is a lot of damage. I was like, should I not do spiritual weapon? No, I'll do it. This guy's scary. Put it right here.
Yep.
And it doesn't have a vision, so it's really the only place I can put it where I can see both things.
Yep. But the 17 does hit.
Okay. So what is this roll for damage? Okay. Oh, well. Better than nothing.
Low roll. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I'm done.
All right. Jasper.
Eldritch Blast. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cast Invisibility.
Okay.
I'm now invisible.
Secret.
All right. I'm guessing that's your whole turn. All right.
Yep, that's my whole turn. Well, actually, I assume I'm not close to anything. I can't see jack shit in front of me for some weird reason.
Yeah, weird.
Those always.
So I'm gonna back up.
You can't back up far. Remember, you can
only back up 5 feet because of who you're tied to. So.
Yep.
Boom. Done.
Look there. Yeah. All right, Indigo. I like to imagine that all you see is just like this hanging like cord of rope that's just that you just see wrapped around invisible Jasper.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to. Am I okay to try an Eldritch Blast it again?
It would be a disadvantage, but sure.
Okay. See what the first one is this time. Oh, okay.
Okay. That unfortunately misses. I'm sorry.
Okay. Can I also back up? I'm assuming this is a free space here, is it? Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I literally can see like nothing. So.
That's valid.
Who's tied to me? I think it's you, right?
I think so. Yes, you're in front of me, I think, and Dave's.
So now on Jasper's next turn, he can go because Jasper's tied to you, so he can go another 5.
Yes, another 5 feet, maybe.
Yeah.
I just can't see you to tell if I'm okay to go like this far.
I'll tell you when I move, but I'm definitely not getting closer to this thing.
Okay.
So
good plan.
All right. Well, it's lanky. It's the lanky lad's turn. Boop, boop. Can I get a wisdom save and throw from you, Ferrero? Hey, not bad. You only take half. Math is hard. Okay. So you see this thing kind of like run up to you, right, in this room, kind of like out of the darkness, and you it starts to like reach its lanky arms around you, and you're not able to resist it, and it kind of hoists you up and forces you to look into its orb, and
He just
part of
wants a
its
hug.
part of its face opens up with like these little flaps, kind of like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, like how its face opens, kind of revealing all of the core. And as you look into this thing, you just hear like a cacophony chorus of voices screaming in pain and begging for mercy as it is driving you mad, but you're able to resist it somewhat, so you only take 12 psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
Important thing to note, you're very close, and its core is very much exposed. I'll let you figure out what you want to do with that. Amber.
I'll do the same thing as last time.
Are you able to see it now or no?
No.
Okay. So disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, 22. Hey, that's a hit. Good rolls. Oh my god!
Nice work.
Okay.
Good shot. Good shot.
Then is there anybody next to me?
Yeah.
Where do you want to move?
To the right.
You can move to the right.
Okay, thanks. I'm good.
Wait, is the light vision actually that low? Wait.
I can't see. Like, I can barely
it's
see Laura
bad,
and
yeah.
Dave's character icons underneath me. Like, they're very bright out, but everything ahead of me is completely black.
I can barely see Dave, who's directly beside me, and I can see no one else.
Because I'm
you
in
have a
these.
light source. Because there's a light source coming through this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
so-
have
and-
no
and
dark
it-
vision at all,
and it-
so it's fine. Yeah.
And it gets darker as it goes up this way. So by the time it's here, they can't see anything. But
Yeah, the normal vision ends here, and then the absolute vision ends here.
Oh.
Like, this area right in here is like dark gray for me, and I can kind of make some stuff out, but I can only clearly see over here, down here.
Yeah, me too.
Same for
And then
us.
up here is like pitch black.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Ferrero.
I want to attack the exposed core.
Cool. Give me an attack with advantage. That's a hit.
And I would also like to action surge and attack again.
You do not need to.
Okay.
That 7 damage was enough. You, after hearing these maddening voices, you just take out your sword and thrust it right into the core, and you can kind of feel like a cracking sound. As it'll drop you. You're only like 5 feet in the air. You don't take damage, right? So it drops you. You kind of fall to the ground, prone, and it'll kind of recoil before it eventually just kind of tumbles to the ground and dies.
Did we get it? Oh, hey, I can see.
And the light's coming back.
Oh, the light turned on.
When did you guys get behind me?
When we couldn't
I thought
see.
I was in the end.
You are.
Jasper's still invisible.
Oh, sorry. Where'd Jasper go?
Oh, sorry. Let me
You
get
can
still
back
see
up
like the
here.
rope.
Yeah, Jasper's not on the end, so he's. You see the rope going from Indigo into nothingness, and then from that same nothingness comes another rope that ties to Amber.
I'm gonna poke it. Be like, is that you,
Oh.
Jasper?
God. Poke me in the ear.
Sorry. Why are you crouching?
I'm scared.
Fair enough.
Okay.
He's like huddled into a little ball.
Yeah. Like,
Just
Jasper?
traumatized by the loss of Chard.
Not again.
Yeah.
Quick pause. I need to send a very special PM to a very special person. Do, 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 do.
I hate you for making me feel like a friggin' 12-year-old girl sitting by her DMs like, oh, is it me? Am I the chosen one? Am I the pretty girl
Is
today?
she gonna call?
Right?
You're twirling your hair in your fingers.
Why is it 1997 all over again?
Oh,
Spice Girls, where are you?
Pick up the phone. Oh,
Oh no.
go rent the Spice Girls movie from the Blockbuster.
Spice World.
Up it on.
Yes.
Ashley.
What?
It is you. You're the pretty girl. I love it.
You look at your PMs real quick for me?
Mhm.
But other than that, you can all continue.
So you're saying we're not all pretty girls, is what you're saying? Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Let's step into this room a little more. It looks like there's no exits.
Amber is not going in that room.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Back the way we came.
Can't go in there. That it won't. It's so loud. And then Amber's gonna be covering her ears and like crouch down and just like squint her eyes closed.
Oh,
Oh
what's happening,
no.
Amber?
It's so loud. I can't. I don't know how to make it stop.
I don't hear a thing. What are you hearing?
It's from that thing in there. I don't know.
Oh no.
Arrow, can you kill it again? My spiritual weapon will just continually stab the corpse until it expires.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it confusing. It's when I look at it. We just need to leave. I'm sorry. It's just I can hear voices and it's not that thing. It's just it's in
Okay.
my head. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's go. There's nothing
no.
up there to do anyway. Let's go this way. Come on.
Back up.
I move back.
Okay, it's better. It's better now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what
It's okay.
what was that thing?
I don't know. It's dead now. You
Hmm,
could be our canary. If there's more nearby, you'll tell us.
that's true.
You didn't hear it either? Neither of you? I'm gonna look at both Jasper and Indigo. You guys didn't hear anything?
No.
I'm invisible.
Oh right, I can't see you. Like I know you're there.
You know what? I still
I already
say it.
poked
I'm
you.
invisible. I'm like lost my mind.
Oh, no. Okay, well maybe he heard it. I don't know.
All right, let's keep moving. We've already been in this room. We shouldn't need to search it again.
Let's move.
It's like, oh, those are dead things. I was like, ah.
Spoke too soon. So we'll just go straight out the top.
There's another door here, which would be in the
Oh.
direction we want to go in. So I
Okay.
would say probably going left would be
That
the next
way
option.
instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, we can try
sorry.
that door.
I guess technically I'm supposed to be.
It's fine. When we're not in combat, it doesn't have to be precise, but we definitely want to Like, make sure we're all in the same room. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Search the curtain for traps. Trap curtain.
You want to check the curtain for traps? Give a perception check.
You gonna tell us the results, or is it just is that a secret?
Oh, sorry, I was responding to special PMs.
Okay.
Sorry, just from the it's popular girl talk. You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Yeah, with the 15, you don't see any traps.
Let's do it.
This is a hallway.
Little fancy BR the burb, little burb.
Okay. He's invisible. We can keep moving as if he's here.
Ed, can you imagine?
We'll just drag him.
We lost him somewhere, but we don't know where.
Well, he's in between me and Indigo, right? We'll just drag him.
That's true. We'll just push him along.
He'll just drag behind us.
Arrow?
Hmm?
You can move forward.
Another quick point, just I want to make real fast. Because Amber, you're at the back of the line. You're looking around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice something really interesting. As you guys move, it's getting darker behind you.
Move faster.
Guys, remember
let's
that darkness we couldn't see through?
All right.
Hello,
let's
darkness, my old friend.
Gotta go.
It's coming up behind us. I think maybe we should.
Let's go,
move it.
girl. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, this doesn't bode well if we hit a dead end.
It's not a doorway. Keep going. Oh no, is it a dead end? No.
No, sorry, I said it doesn't bode well if we hit a dead end.
Yeah. Well, like from this distance, I can't really tell if there's a corner at the end or not. So we need to
no.
get down to the end. You know.
There's only one way to go.
It does look like there's a corner over there, so
Yeah.
we just need to get up to it. A little X.
A little X. Yeah.
It's from some note during a combat of some kind, I think.
Oh.
No, it's not. That is actually a notable thing for your party to look at.
Okay, what do we see in there?
All right. You see a little notebook on the ground. This is the same notebook that Fildy would have on her person.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
I'll take that back.
Undo.
Backspace.
That's always the correct
Anyway,
answer.
it's a filthy notebook, yes.
Yep.
And this is the notebook that we gave her that had the whole timeline of everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's picking it up? Who wants to read it?
I'll do it. We just need to get. We're all tied to each other, so.
All right. So, you all. That'd be funny. I'm sending you a PM when I find you on this list. Eventually, found you. So you're skimming through this is a pretty dense notebook. It's like a few hundred pages, right? It's pretty thick, right? You're kind of skimming through it. There's a whole lot of just useless information that doesn't really help in any meaningful capacity, right? There's like a lot of like weird entries of like make sure Jeffrey spills his milk when he drinks on like this date or something. Like just a lot of just weird things that don't really seem like they matter. But you're skimming through. There's two notable entries that you find. One right at the beginning, right? And one right at the end. All right. So let me actually write that down here. So at the end of the book, and I'll put this one for at the start. Because these are like the two that probably stick out to you the most.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
You may share this if you wish. You can read to yourself. You can read out loud. Up to you. Chuckles, I'm in danger. While you read that, I'm going to go refill my water real quick. I'm not going to be gone for longer than 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll share what I added. So, at the beginning of the book, it says, adventurers have forsaken you and caused you to get sucked into this world. Do not panic. This is all part of the plan. This book will tell you everything you need to do in order to save the people stuck here and to help close this time loop for good. You must follow every instruction. And then at the end it says, when the adventurers arrive, you must allow them a rest before they enter the dungeon below. Once they are rested, begin your adventure. They are seeking an item and will know what they are looking for when they see it. Once you're reasonably deep in the dungeon, abandon the adventurers. Leave your scarf around the corner for them to find. Leave this book close to the entrance for the adventurers to find. Give yourself to the walls. This destiny requires you to sacrifice yourself. You will perish by the adventurers' hands, but this is the only way to save the people. You will give the adventurers the rest of the instructions.
Oh, no.
So, did we pick up her scarf?
You did.
Okay. Who has it?
I can't remember who kept it, but I 100% know one of you picked it up and brought it with you.
What is happening in the Sunday Gaming chat?
What the fuck is this?
You create some ChatGPT adventure for us, or what?
No, that's from my game. I probably had a cache and didn't realize it got pasted into the chat. My bad.
Wait, what is this? All right, you're
amazing.
Good. Okay. Anyway, okay. Who has their scarf?
I don't know. Somebody.
Chard had it. Oh no.
Oh, Chard, no. I don't think I picked it up.
It wasn't me, was it? No, I have random enemy bag.
Random enemy bag.
Very
I mean,
specific.
I know. I know as a group you agreed to take it with you because it was her scarf. So I guess just as a group now, just like retcon who kept it, I guess.
I can have it if
Okay.
we somebody to hold on to it. I can do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, clearly the scarf is important for something.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we have it. The other thing it said that is we're looking for an item and we'll know what it is when we see it. But we haven't found something in this dungeon that we've decided was important yet. So the question is, we stay here and keep looking, or I think we decided to go back to the town and get a new weaver to help us with a rope, right?
Yeah, I think we wanted to do that just so that we would be relatively safe.
and I mean, and the note in this book says it will be left near the entrance, so we know we're near the entrance now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think we will continue to the entrance.
Because I think really all we need to do is just get like one of the weavers to join us.
Yeah.
Pause real quick. Proceed.
Okay. Amber, are you coming?
Oh, can I second wind?
Yeah.
What is it, like a 1d10?
1d10 plus your fighter level. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh no.
I mean, hey, listen, second wind is kind of meant to be burned like that, so, you know.
Yeah. It's better than not using it.
Exactly, yeah. As you go around this corner, you notice something a little interesting. Despite the fact that a lot of the dungeon so far has been pretty flat, this is the first time you've seen like a notable incline of like upwards of like 15, 20 degrees.
Okay. Did we go down at all when we entered here?
No.
We're in a snaky section again. Alan, aren't you happy you figured out dynamic lighting by the time we got here?
I'm so happy I figured out. It works really well. Like the setup takes a while, but like in terms of like when you're actually playing, oh, it works so well.
Yeah, it's a really great experience for us too.
Yeah, like because like the other thing is that like in the background, whenever like I'm like whenever y'all just walking around, I'm like doing other notes stuff, right? So like the ability to do that is nice, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if she dropped the notebook when we first came in.
Mm.
And that's why it's near where the entrance was.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
And the entrance just isn't there anymore.
It seems like it's not. Pharaoh, what is your senses telling us?
I was about to chime in because Ferrer would know that you're not actually near the entrance yet. It's actually a little bit more south from here.
Okay. Good to know.
Ferrer, by your senses, it's quite literally like you point in a direction, you go, it's about 40 feet that way. But then you're kind of concerned and you go, but we've been going up, so it's actually 40 feet that way, and you point downwards.
Okay. Yes, we just see what's at the end of this snaky hallway, though. Find the bag at the end of the hallway and turn around. Did Donjon really make these snaky hallways like this? Like, or
Yeah.
Did
you... so there's settings that you can toggle for like how it'll try to lay out the rooms. So you can make the rooms dense, but you can also make it a labyrinth. The part of the map that y'all were in last session was a labyrinth map, and I will never do that again with dynamic lighting.
With or without?
Honestly, ever again. That was just so much work. For just not enough gain, honestly.
Oh, okay.
We have some people falling behind. Adventurers.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Amber needs to catch up.
Right.
I mean, Amber, I think there's something catching up that would love to meet you if you want to stay there.
All right.
No.
I'm good.
There's a lot of twists and turns.
There you are. Hello.
Jasper, what are you doing?
I'm going towards my destiny, Alan, is what I'm doing.
Destiny.
Yeah, where is Jasper?
I'm invisible.
That's fair.
Do you want to check out this little area?
I was so hoping you were just going to stay there in character.
Me too, Alan. Me too.
That shit would have been really funny.
It's up there.
But you're tied to everybody else, so.
It's another door or another room.
And Alan would fuck with us so hard if we didn't do that rope thing. Alan, I don't know if Roll20 can do this, but could you like move individuals to different maps?
God, I wish. Oh, I wish. That sounds so cool.
Because then, like, if you're not paying attention, and you're like, oh yeah, you're just, this is where you always were, and we're just like not even on the same map, trying to find each other.
That would be so cool. But that does somewhat go against my general DMing philosophy, so I probably would not do that.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, I mean, you could at least move them to another part of the map.
Yeah, that you might have noticed that's like what the trap does.
Yeah.
That like the point of a lot of these enemies is to like fucking pull you around and just mess with you, and then the challenge becomes like, oh shit, we have to like find where this person went or something. Fun stuff like that.
Alright, so that's another room. Yes, let's just going. How long does invisibility last?
I think it's like an hour, right?
Hour.
Cool.
Yep.
Will you use your sneak attack? This is taking us back north. Do we want to keep going in this route, or do you want to go back to the hallway?
Real quick, freeze. Please align yourselves as according to your marching order.
Okay, everybody pull up to where Pharaoh and I are.
Yeah.
Jasper, you're in between Indigo and Amber.
Oh no, is that wrong?
you're on the rope order. You are in between indigo and amber, so you wouldn't be able to get all the way up there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, I think we're in position.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. All right. Well, let me go ahead and pull the enemies out. Couple behind.
Oh, no.
Flying carpet in front. This one here, and a billowing cape falls down from the ceiling. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
I think all the players are on here. They are. Very good. Very good. Very good. Any weird ties that I need to be aware of? Fur, what's your dexterity?
14.
Okay, you're in the correct spot. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. You enter this room. You're discussing amongst yourselves whether or not you should go back or not. When suddenly a bunch of clothes and cloths come out of the walls to attack you. Indigo, you're up first.
I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 1 second here. I just want to look and see. I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay.
I'm being wishy-washy. Be surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast it on this guy here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and hit him with Eldritch Blast, please.
You are gonna have disadvantage because the billowing cape is here.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought that was one of us. Amazing. Sorry. Then can I put Hex on this guy instead?
Yep.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yep.
And then I will melee him, I guess.
Ooh.
With something. I have got a...
Oops. My bad.
Okay, I've got a mace. That's pretty close, right? Like melee? Yes, it says melee. Okay.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Then that is it for me.
All right, let me give this guy the wrench to signify that he has hex. Windy.
A hex wrench. Okay.
Did you choose the ability which hex effects?
She did not. Do you have a preference?
Well, it just helps if you want to do. If you suspect it's bad at wisdom or it's bad at strength, you can kind of like knock it down a little.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah, it's like it's not relevant all the time because it's specifically ability checks, so it doesn't work on like say attacks or like saving throws, but it can work for like grappling enemies specifically. It's pretty helpful against stuff like that.
Okay.
Strength should just be the default choice unless you know something else is going to happen.
Yeah.
Cool. I did not know that. Thank you.
I'm gonna attack Hex Cape.
Billowing Cape. The 14 will not hit.
Okay. I'm done.
Do you only have a +3 modifier to me? Oh, your strength probably not that good, right? Okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
I have a +1 on strength.
Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Next up is going to be this piece of clothing behind the party. Gonna go up to Amber and is gonna do a little slash. That's a hit.
What I really need to do is get a +2 mace. That's what I do. That'll help a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me
Or
just
gain a
casually
level.
throw one of those at you. All right, get out of here. You take 5 slashing damage, Amber. And that's going to be its turn. Jasper.
Okay, I will. I'm going to do a double attack. 2 daggers.
Nice.
So this should be for 1. And I'll get the guy that's beside us. I don't know if there's 2 guys or not. Just 1 second.
It's just
the guy
this
that's
one.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jab him with a dagger.
All right, that's a hit.
And oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's actually just not a bad roll. Yeah.
No, it's not. And then I'm going to jab him with my offhand. No, that'll miss.
Yeah.
So that's my turn. And my miss.
Okay.
Actually, do I get advantage?
Actually, yeah, you would have gotten advantage on the first one, so you can go ahead and roll again if you want to fish for a crit.
Yeah, sure. Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, okay. Amber.
I guess because this one's next to me, if I can't do long distance, so I'll hit it with my. Wait, I'll hit it with my dagger. Is my dagger better than my quarterstaff?
Your quarterstaff hits harder, but it could be wrong about that. I think the dagger's only I think it's like a D4?
Yeah.
D4.
Yeah, D4 +3 with it based on your dex, I think it is, because it's a finesse weapon.
+2 with a +4 hit dice.
I think your quarterstaff does more damage. I think it's like a D6 or a D8.
I think it's a D6.
It in here, so I think it's a D6 as well. I'll do the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay, well.
Not this time.
I think that's it, because I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright. It's time to find out what this fucking rug does. Oh, boy.
Oh.
The rug's going to fly up to Ferrero. Ferrero, can I get a athletics or acrobatics check of your choice, please?
Back.
Welcome back.
Who died?
We're going to find out what the rug does.
Ooh.
Yay!
Whoa.
All right. The rug flies up to you, Ferrero, and you are now grappled and restrained as this rug wraps around you tightly. And that's what's going to be his turn. The next is going to be the Billowing Cape. Can I get everybody within 5 feet of the Billowing Cape to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Which one's the Billowing Cape?
This green one
The
right
one
here.
with the wrench on it.
Okay.
5 me.
Oh, look at that.
No.
22.
No.
Oh.
Look at that 8. Yeah. No. Sadness.
Oof. Indigo and Windy, you both will take 6 slashing damage as this thing kind of spins around with its razor sharp billowing cloakness. Ferrero, you are able to kind of dodge out of the way despite the fact that you are restrained, but you're able to kind of use whatever force you have to get the carpet to move out of the way of the billowing cloak, so you don't take any damage. Next up is going to be this cloth right here. It's going to go right up next to Sir Windy, and it's going to make an attack. And it's going to miss. Ferrero.
I want to break free.
That would be an action, and you can use athletics or acrobatics of your choice. Okay, yeah, nice. You are broken free of the rug.
Okay, and then I think that's all I can do for now.
I think you still have your action surge, but if you want to save it, you may.
Oh. We probably will rest after this encounter, so I'll use it to attack. The AoE guy.
Cool. You will have advantage because Indigo's on the other side. That's a hit. At the side. Whack.
And that's my turn.
All right. Where's my document? Wait. Well, I lost a document. Very tragic. No, I didn't. I found it. Okay, we're good. All right, next up is going to be this other piece of clothing that's in the back, challenging the party. Going to go right up to Amber. Is going to make an attack. And it's going to miss. All right. What is going to happen is that the wall tube is going to try to grab. It's pretty dumb. So it's going to grab the Echo Knight. Can I get a strength saving throw? From the Echo Knight? Or just from you, same throws. It's able to resist. It does not get grappled by the wall tube. Indigo.
I am going to try. So let me see one thing here. No, I'm pretty stuck there. Okay. Hang on. I think I'm just gonna try and hit the cape with my mace again. But just give me one quick second because I need to just read something real quick. No, okay, sorry. I am just going to try to. Oh my god, so much is happening. I'm gonna try and hit the cape with my mace.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You also get the hex damage on this, so it'll be a D6.
Right, D6. Perfect. And that's it for me, thanks.
All right. You dealt a total of
8.
a decent amount of damage. Sorry, I'm setting something up real quick. Bear with me.
Yep.
It's just an important little doodad that I got to get done. You know what I mean?
Sorry, how much damage did this one do?
Oh god, what was it? Oh, the last one? Oh, it dealt nothing. It missed.
This one did?
The one to your left?
Yeah.
Yeah, it missed. Yep.
Okay.
No problem. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was setting something up the background. So you just dealt 8. It is tattered. Wendy.
Is there enough of a threat here that I should use my last spiritual weapon? Oh. I'm the lowest hit points of the whole party. Maybe I'll just keep going. Okay. I'll base at the cloak.
The
Done.
pillow cloak. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is going to be this piece of cloth here, right above Amber. Going to make an attack against Amber because she's closest. Missing, unfortunately. Jasper.
One second. I will do the same. We'll jab with my jab again.
Give me jab number 1. That is a miss. Jab number 2.
Jab number 2 is. Oh. Nope. That's my turn.
All right. Amber.
I wish I had an AoE.
you and me both.
They're too close. I don't like it. Back off. Personal space. Bubbles. Go. Shoo.
This is where you need Thunderwave.
Yeah. Right. I can't Misty Step because I'm tied to all of you.
It's true.
To be clear, you can Misty Step, but we have to retie yourself. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Just drag us all with you.
I'd probably just say that it would just like leave the rope behind. If any of you Misty stepped, it would just kind of like leave the rope behind.
It's not going to cut the rope.
Yeah, it ain't gonna cut. It ain't cutting the rope. Yeah, you just have to like do some. You just have to like spend a few minutes retying it when the combat's over.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit it with my stick again.
Bonk.
This one up here.
Yep.
Huh?
Bonk. That is a miss.
Dang it. Okay.
Close though, I'm assuming.
All right, is that your whole turn?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be the flying carpet. I'm going to need another athletics or acrobatics check from you, Ferrero. It got a nat 1, so it ain't grappling you. Not a strong showing of wrestling from either of you, but you dodged it for now. All right. On the billowing cloak's turn, I need another dexterity saving throw from Ferrero, Windy, and Indigo, please.
Indigo.
Not bad with the 19. Not bad with the 16.
It's gonna.
Okay.
Not bad with the 5. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad with the 5.
Woo woo.
You'll be okay.
You take 4 slashing damage as this thing spins around.
Yeah, you're fine.
The other 2 duck underneath it before it gets too close. Maybe shaving off a couple of hairs. Or whatever Wendy has.
Feathers.
Oh, it cuts off one of the feathers.
Oh. I did have some. Oh my god, why can I not do this today? I did have some temporary hit points that I was previously using, so they're all gone now, though.
Dark One's Blessing, pretty good.
Yes, just so you didn't think I was just not taking the damage I was. It was just...
Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Yeah, I know a couple of you at the start of this still had Dark One's Blessing stocked up from previously, so, yep.
Hoping to get some more.
All right, cool. So that's the billowing cloak. Next up is going to be this piece of clothing. It's going to attack Wendy. And miss with a nice hot 7. Ferrero, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation, so I'll get 2 attack.
Okay, all right.
Forever will attack the Cloakyman.
All right,
and
go ahead.
the Echo will attack the Rug. So I will do
nice.
Ferrero's attack first.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. And with a swing of your sword, the billowing cloak becomes nothing but tattered pieces of cloth on the ground.
Nice. Alright, and for my second attack.
That will also hit. Jesus Christ, you're getting really good damage rolls. Alright. How much health did I give the carpet? I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. It is tattered.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
It's only tattered. Should just be like hanging by a thread at this point.
That's the first attack you got!
Threadbare.
Alright. Next up is going to be the piece of cloth that is hanging out next to Amber, making an attack against her, and that's a hit.
When you banish it, goes to the thrift store.
The thrift store. Amber, take 3 slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
Next up is going to be the wall tube. Can I get a strength saving throw from the Echo? The Echo is now restrained and grappled until further notice. Indigo.
I would like to move my hex.
Okay.
Please. I'm gonna move it to the rug.
Okay.
Why not? And then I am no longer base to base, right? Because the cloak is dead. So I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast that.
Okay.
Thing that I just moved my hex to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
I forgot we had a +6 over there. Okay. There we go. And that's it for me. Thanks.
You did move your hex, so you still have hex damage also.
I literally just said that and forgot it. So
nice.
There we go.
After a good slash from Ferrero's Echo, leaving this a little worse for wear, your Eldritch Blast blows a hole right through the middle of the flying carpet, and it falls to the ground. Well done.
Oh, do I get
Dark One's Blessing? Yes, you do.
Only because I need it. Thanks.
All right. Is that your whole turn?
That is, yeah. Thank you.
All right. Wendy.
What am I doing? There's still a guy next to me, so I'm gonna miss him with my mace. Okay.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay. It's super useful. I'm done.
All right. Cool. Next up is going to be the cloth that is immediately above Amber, making another attack. Amber, you're getting bullied by these people.
That's okay, I can take it.
Okay.
I didn't even notice there was one up there.
You take another 3 slashing damage.
Oof.
3 slashing?
3 slashing. Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. Jasper.
We're doing flanking, right?
What?
We're doing flanking, right? That's a thing for us.
We have flanking, but you have to go around. You have to be like on direct opposites of the creature.
Perfect. Make it happen.
You are currently tied to Indigo.
There's not enough length to go in between.
I love that. I want like an audio clip of that as like a ringtone. Like every time I get a text message, it just goes. I love that so much.
Oh dear.
Laura, you're my favorite.
Never say I don't RP, guys. That was pretty heavy for me.
I think she deserves inspiration, Alan.
I already have it, Spell.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you use it?
I know. I always forget about it. I don't even know what it does at this point. So.
All right,
You should use it to get advantage on any roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you know something about me, I will hang on to this until the end of our campaign.
Every gamer does. It's like,
I can't lose
I may
it.
need all these potions. Aim of the end of game. I didn't need any of those potions. I should have used them.
Just so you know, inspiration, it gives advantage on any roll, including your allies' rolls too, if you want to give them advantage. You can use it after they roll, which is really cool.
That's clever. Okay.
And also you can use it to impose disadvantage on any roll as well.
Oh. Okay.
Inspiration's very strong. Yeah.
Well, that's why now I'm never going to use it, Alan. You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. My bad.
It's everywhere. You can pick it up around every corner, Laura. It's fine.
As goofy as that was very funny. I will allow it.
So as long as I can go over here, I still need that attack of opportunity unless that other guy's dead.
Oh yeah.
I moved away from this guy here.
Yeah,
so
you're right. Yep. Let me do that attack of opportunity. Your AC is
14, I think.
Oh, it misses. Okay.
14.
Just barely. It rolled a 13.
All right. I will attack with my dagger.
Dagger.
Dagger 1.
That's a hit, but let's see if you can get a crit.
Yeah, just let me. Bam. Nope. Same roll.
Okay. All right.
And then my offhand. Just 1 second.
Well, I need to roll the damage too.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Does a 12 hit? I'm assuming it does.
It does not.
Okay. Oh, nice. Another 6 points of damage.
Oh, you still have advantage on the second attack.
Oh, all right. Nah. That's like I think it's just 1 second, because it's just your straight dexterity, not your proficiency, right?
It's a straight roll. I think
15 doesn't hit, I assume?
The 15 hits?
Yeah. Does it hit?
Oh, because it adds your modifier?
Well, no, it would be my dagger strike as opposed to my dagger plus my proficiency, right?
Well, I think you still have proficiency. I think the difference is that the damage roll doesn't get any modifiers on it.
I thought you were offhand. If you weren't skilled, you weren't allowed to use your proficiency. I'm not skilled. I don't have dual wield. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but at least the way I remember the rules, I might be wrong. I think it's the damage dice don't have modifiers, but the attack roll is the same.
All right. So that's a +5. So that's 17. So that would hit then, right?
Yep, it would hit. Mm-hmm. All
right. So it's a D4. 1 second then. D4. Roll. No, that's not
okay. So that's a total of 9 damage.
To this guy here, right?
Yeah, I assume.
Just making sure.
Yep.
And then Amber? Is that right? I always get the two girls mixed up. Sorry.
Amber is me.
Yes, that is Amber. Okay. Amber being not green, but she called it.
I'm green? Am I that sick?
Well, your token's greenish, so I was like, wait.
Oh yeah, no, I am kind of green. You're right. The cloak, the fiery smoke that's coming out of whatever book I'm holding is lighting up all of me in this green. I do look very skeletal, but you're right. It's okay. I have kind of that Reaper from Overwatch look.
Yeah. So you shouldn't have necessarily advantage, but at least it should cancel out the disadvantage you had
Yeah.
for an attack.
Wait.
I mean.
Okay.
No.
Am I wrong?
No. Flanking works on melee attacks specifically.
All right. Well, at least you'll have advantage with the melee attack then.
Yeah.
However that works.
It's a little funky. Yeah. But on that note, Amber.
To disengage.
Okay. All right.
I need to get away.
Sure, that's fair. I mean, you're kind of
can't-
hurting, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Because
You
I can't
are-
get advantage, right? So I mean, I'm pinned by 2 people.
Doesn't that make you pull me along?
Well, I mean, like
Oh,
if I go
God.
closer to you, like if I go here.
Oh, I suppose you at least won't have
Can
2
you-
guys bashing on you. So
Yeah.
Oh.
that's fair.
Strangle him
And I
with
can
the
always
rope.
swing around
Right?
the
Can I just
backside.
can I just like loop it around and just like garrote him around the neck?
Done.
Yes.
Well, if you use your main action to disengage, you will not be able to attack. But yeah.
Right? No, I
Why not? I mean, if just go all in on the attack, and it's gonna die. I mean, they don't have a lot of hit points. You just need to actually hit them. That's the main challenge.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to hit.
You'll have
Advantage
advantage.
should be able to help. I mean,
We have advantage.
I see.
yeah,
I see
attack-
your
attack
point.
this
I mean,
one.
getting hit twice sucks versus
Okay.
attack this
so-
one with advantage. You can do it.
Okay.
We got this.
We believe in you.
Hold on. You get a second roll. You get a second roll. You get a second
Do
roll.
it again. Do it again, but harder this
It
time.
can't possibly get worse than that.
Laura,
your
blow
hands
my
like
dice.
this.
Laura, blow my dice.
hold your staff like this. 2 hands. 2
Okay.
hands.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is
Yes.
very-
Yes.
That's it.
Hey,
We believed in you this whole time, friend. We knew.
how did you go to 0? Oh, never mind. I guess
It's
your
a
strength's
minus
not so high. Oh my
Oh, girl.
god. It's a good thing you're just. I'm assuming you just hit 1 hand anyway, didn't you?
It's like squeaky.
Mm. Oh god.
That's funny. All right. Well, it's now tattered.
Okay.
Both the rug and the billowing cloak are gone, so they're not in the initiative. That's your whole turn, Amber, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Next up is a piece of cloth that's just going to attack Wendy again. It's just going to keep doing what it's been doing with its whole life. You take 7 slashing damage, Wendy.
Oh no.
And that's going to be its turn. Ferreira.
Amber, take comfort in the fact that you are not the most wounded member of the party.
What?
We are not
Where?
looking so hot.
I will move here and attack the creature.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage. That's a hit. You've been actually been getting some pretty solid rolls in your damage today.
Mm-hmm.
All of these kills belong to Ferrero today.
I got 1.
Yeah,
I think he was
got
attacking the wall
That's a
tube.
blessing.
No, you were attacking the thing. Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be this wounded cloth that's between Ambar and Jaspar. It's going to actually attack Jaspar. And miss. Roll the 9. Next up is going to be the wall tube. It's going to suck the echo into the. It's going to attempt to suck the echo into the wall. Can I get a strength saving throw from the echo?
Sorry, what was the question? I have my headphones off.
I need a strength saving throw from the echo.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
It doesn't get sucked into the wall yet. Indigo?
Just punch it in the throat.
I would.
Hit me in the ear.
I would like to move my hex.
Okay.
guy here, please.
Wrench. Okay.
And then I would like to try to hit him with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
This one.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okie dokie. Wendy.
This guy's still up. And I hit this time. Wonderful.
Nice work.
Oh, nice crit. All right, that's 7.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had advantage, so it is a crit.
Because of the flank, yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Oh, I'm done. That 7 damage I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, no, pretty solid. Yeah. All right, the piece of cloth above Amber is going to try to attack her again. With a 6, that's not going to hit. So we're going to move on to Jasper.
All right. Do this more of the same. More dagger.
Dagger. All with advantage.
Eesh.
The first
14
one does
doesn't
not hit.
Okay, that was just my advantage.
Yep.
And then I guess more of the same. Well, shit. No hits. Oh, Jesus. Top of it, my mimic dice went off. Okay, that's my turn.
Kidoki. Amber.
Okay. I'm also gonna smack this one with my stick.
All right, you have advantage for flanking.
Stick.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yes. Nice work. Nice support, yeah. Poke it in the eye.
It has no eyes.
Spooky.
All right, is that your whole turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Next up is the piece of cloth that is between Ferrero and Wendy. It's going to try to attack Wendy again. It's going to miss with a 16. With a 16.
Wow.
Yeah. 1 point.
All those failed stealth checks are paying off now.
All right, Ferrero, you're up.
I'm going to attack that same creature.
Okay, go for it. Sure.
Oh my god.
God
You're
damn!
unstoppable today.
Wing.
Just nothing but tattered pieces of cloth are left in Ferrero's wake as he tears himself a path in Linensmith.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be this piece of cloth that is between Jasper and Amber. It's actually going to attack Jasper. It's going to hit. Dealing 5 slashing damage, sir. I think you still have Darkman's Blessing hit points.
Yeah,
I think.
I'll take it out of that.
All right. That's going to be that one's turn. I need another strength saving throw from the Echo, please. Well. Whoop. There they go.
Here they go.
The Echo is in the wall.
Just resummon him.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, effectively.
Is he really?
Mhm.
Poof. No, he's not.
All right, Indigo.
I am going to try and hit this guy again with my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, get him.
I'd do my best. Oh,
Yeah.
16 hits? That's a hit.
I always forget. Oh, and I always forget I have +6 to that. So I'm like, a 10 is not great, but then
10 is good.
16 is okay. So 10
As
damage.
you see these two very powerful, intimidating warlocks swing at a floating cloak with daggers and a quarterstaff, you decide to show them how it's really done, and you blow a hole in it with your Eldritch Blast.
I was protecting my friends.
Thank you. I didn't want to turn Jasper into a pile of ash, so it's better to hit with my stick.
That's fair.
Well, that's fair.
Now I get to hit this one with my stick.
All right, I'm assuming that's your whole turn.
I might as well use my bonus action to just move my hex to this guy. I might as well just do that now.
Eldritch Blast is force damage, so it's more like a beanbag gun, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Duck. Everyone duck. But odds the difference though, Alan.
Yeah.
If you.
Sorry, I think I missed part of that. You were moving your hex? Is that what you're doing? Or?
Yeah, I figured I might as well, just because I have a. I mean, there's not much else I can do with my bonus action other than that, so I might as well just do that now.
Fair enough. Get out of the way. I respect it. All right. Well, Mindy.
Who's left? Can't see. Can I get here without dragging Ferro? Probably not. Oh, I closed the door accidentally. Okay. I think I can only go this far.
I'm done in this room. He says.
Bye. You guys are good on your own, right? You got this. I believe in you.
It's just this guy is left, right?
Correct. Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Is he wounded?
And the wall tube, wherever it may be.
Okay. Is it wounded?
It is wounded. It is wounded. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Kill the dead. Do it. I was eyeing it before, and I was like, "Do I?" Because I think it's only ranged, and I was melee, and I was like, "No, I don't think."
Well,
it's
because remember that the spells that you don't have to roll an attack for, if they just have to make a save, it doesn't matter if you have disadvantage.
That's true. I looked at it and saw the 60 feet, and I was like, I think that's probably more.
But most of the cantrips aren't roll to attack; they're usually save or suck. So
that's a good point.
So you can toss them around for melee as much as you want.
Huh.
Anyway, it needs to make a DC 13 saving throw or take 5 damage.
Well, he failed the save and throw. Your bell echoes through the empty rooms, and it takes 5 necrotic damage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it is now a little tattered.
A little tattered. Oh.
Plus, it's really embarrassed about that wine stain on it.
Oh, the stain! Wendy, is that your whole turn?
Yes.
Excellent. Next up is going to be this last cloth turn. It's going to miss an attack against Amber.
Yay.
Following up that miss, Jasper's going to...
Where is it? This one right here?
Yeah.
I will Eldritch Blast that now that I'm no longer pinched in. Eldritch Blast. Oh. Nope. Sweet.
I don't know why. Sometimes you'll roll and it just won't populate in the chat for like just 5 seconds.
Yeah. I've got to like toggle back and then click the button and then it finally throws it in the chat. So
weird.
That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't always happen. It's just occasionally, like, I don't know.
Yeah. But it's just funny because sometimes I'll hear and I'm like sitting here just waiting to see the number. Yeah.
What was the roll?
It's funny when it'll draw the box, but the number won't be in there for another second or two.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Be like empty box, and you're like, come on.
With that, I will move over here. Haha.
Yay.
Next up is Amber.
I'm gonna get it.
Get it.
Do it, girl.
Hiya. Oh.
That does miss, unfortunately.
Really good try.
Ow.
Okay, that's it then.
All right. Next up is going to be Ferrero.
I'm going to resummon my Echo.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and pull it out with the Fog of War. Whoop, whoop.
I'll just say I resummoned it here. What's still alive? I don't think I can see it.
It's like right around the corner.
It's right around this corner, so it is next to Amber. If you move to this position, you can hit it. Yeah.
Okay, I will attack it.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll. That does not hit.
Okie dokie.
All right.
I'll move a little closer too.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Gotcha. Bum, bum, bum. This is out of the initiative order. It may come back later. Probably not. Who knows? Indigo.
Same again. I'm going to try an Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
One guy.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Wow. Not with that, I won't. Nope. That's it for me.
Damn. All right. Windy.
Toll the dead.
Do not.
We'll just keep that going.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage.
This is where the D12 for the it's like it's all over the place.
Yeah. With the ringing chimes, the last piece of cloth falls, and combat is over.
Ooh.
Well done.
Yay.
You are out of initiative.
Guys, that hurt.
Death by 1,000 cuts over there.
Yeah.
What do we have for healing?
I have 3 healing slots. Actually, I technically could cast healing at level 2 as well. But then I'll be completely out of spell slots if I use all of those.
I'm okay. Like, I don't...
Yeah, it's really just me and Amber that need
Yeah.
to be healed. And the question is, how much do I need to use to bring us up to a safe level? I think I'm gonna use my level 2 cast on myself, and then I'm gonna do individual level 1s until Amber's at a decent level. Set 8. Cast it at a higher level. What does this mean? Oh, it just means I get to roll twice. And I rolled a 1 for the second one. Of course I did. 8, 9, 10, 12.
You said you cast it at level 2?
Yeah, I cast healing. I cast heal wounds at level 2. And it basically lets me roll a second dice. So it's 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8 and a 1.
Hey, listen. That's literally more than you would have gotten at level 1.
Can
Yeah,
I
I know.
give you my inspiration to re-roll that one?
Actually, you know what? I have an inspiration. Why don't I use it? Can I use it to re-roll that dice?
I'm not sure if it works on healing or damage. You know what? I'll allow it. Sure, go for it.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to re-roll that.
You're going to use
D8.
yours?
Yeah, I'm using mine.
Okay.
Just re-roll that. Okay. 2 more points. Oh, well. Better than nothing. It literally couldn't have been worse. Okay, now I'm going to heal Amber with healing cure wounds 1 at a time until you're up to wherever you're happy at. 4.
Oh,
nice.
Thank you.
Okay. You probably need another one.
4, 5. I'm like halfway there.
Okay, 1. Here's another one. 10.
Ooh, that one's good.
Okay.
That's a good roll. Good roll.
Yeah, it's almost max. Okay.
Yeah,
I rolled a 7 on that one. Okay. I have one level 1 spell slot left. I'm just gonna let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to heal myself one more time,
Yeah.
and then
I think we need it. Like,
yeah,
you guys need
because
it.
then I won't
We're not out
be
yet.
I won't be as cautious in the combat. Let's see, what was that? 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm up to a healthy level now. The next time anybody's at less than half hit points, we definitely need to take a long rest so we
Yeah.
can all get stuff back, right? But we're good for now. Now, the question we were asking right before that started was, do we want to continue to this door that's going north again, or back to the hallway that was going east and had some exits to the south?
Oh, right. Because we came up, didn't we?
Yeah, so the question is, do we want to go north or south? But we're also at a higher elevation than the exit that Pharaoh remembers.
South?
I think we
south.
should go south too. Yeah.
That's what I'm leaning toward. Go back this way.
Okay.
You go around the corner, the two of you, and you realize something. It's dark.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because that thing was catching up with us. Okay.
Does my head hurt?
Oh no.
Let's see.
It's
Yeah, I
setting
can
a
see.
good
I
for
can
night
see the
vision.
edge. I'm trying. I was just trying to see how the edge of the darkness looks to me, and I can see that now. Okay.
I just toggled a setting that should make it look nocturnal, it says. Does it change the way it looks out there?
The shadows changed a little bit, but both Pharaoh and I have dark vision, so we had a different experience than
Oh
they
no,
did.
can't see shit.
Okay.
It's gray in here, and then past here is pitch black. So yeah, past where Windy is pitch black, but where he is, past this door is gray.
Right. Yeah, well, that's why I can see that shadow too. I can see that I'm standing in a shadow.
Yeah.
But yes, beyond you is pitch black, like impossible to see.
All right. Well, I mean, as scary as that thing was, we did take it down pretty fast. I wonder if those were just some lucky hits. Because, I mean, I was scared enough to summon my spiritual weapon, but I don't have access to that anymore. So, you want to just try to take it down, or should we keep moving? Actually, the hallway goes to the right. We could if we move, do you want to just try to move fast and stay ahead of it, or do you want to engage it?
My only issue with trying to take it down is that I can't, like, half the party can't see it.
No, okay, well, let's take the time now then to light a torch. At least one of you should be carrying a torch.
True.
Jasper's in the middle, I recommend.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody other than Amber carrying the torch, because you're at the end of the rope, right?
Ferrer, you're actually that far out there, right?
If we're starting stuff, everybody else needs to move a little bit closer. I'm at the Pharaoh and I are at the length of our distance, and
just
there
trying to figure out what we were doing.
For now, Ferrer, you're that far out there. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
All right.
Well.
Oh, okay.
I gave you one.
Yeah, you sure did. You sure did. Yes, you did.
Indigo, let's get a torch. Let's get a torch lit for you. Do you have the tools to do that?
Well, I have torches.
I have a tinderbox.
But I do not know that. Just 1 second.
I have a tinderbox. I can just light it for you.
I do.
Okay.
But I'll hold it. You light it.
Okay. I don't think there's any skill checks needed. You just have to have the tools, right?
That's
right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So Indigo has a lit torch. Alan, you can reconfigure the lighting settings to accommodate for that.
Please.
bright light. How big is it? It's like 30 feet bright light, 30 feet dim.
That sounds right. Do you want me to Google it?
If you could pull that up for me real fast, that'd be excellent.
Burns for 1 hour, bright light 20 foot, dim light additional 20.
Okay.
So not real far, but further
Better
than
than what you
before.
had. Yeah.
Better than nothing.
And however that's set, it's a light source, so the other humans should be able to see it. It's centered on Indigo's position. Right?
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, well now that that's covered, the next question is, do we engage and then have this problem dealt with until the next one comes, or do we just move in the direction we want to go and deal with it when it catches up to us? The second option feels risky to me because if we get into some other combat and it shows up, that will be a bigger problem than if we engage it individually.
I agree with you on that one, and I'm also concerned if it's I know it's not gonna be any harder to beat it, but if our rolls aren't as good and it
I feel like
we're stuck.
I feel like we were unusually lucky with that last encounter, and we really need to be
because we don't have much left in the tank if we
we have some actual healing potions. I know some I don't have any, but some of you do. And so those are sort of our backup emergency supply. But if we get wounded too much, we need to figure out how to take a long rest in a safe way. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to engage it. Do we think, Pharaoh, can you tell if what direction I might be in?
No, you can't.
Okay. Let's everybody go down into the hallway and see if we can find out together.
Okay. This feels dangerous.
Stop.
All right.
Oh dear.
It was right here the whole time.
All right.
The perception check was to see if you can hear it approaching.
Oh no.
Oh, I fucking love this game. All right, we need initiative from Jasper.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, and then descending. Well.
Okay.
Well.
I guess. Brain drained.
Yeah, Wendy, you talk with the party. It's like, all right, that's our plan. Frere, do you know where it is? No? Let's go. And then the moment you step around the corner, this lanky, small guy just screams, grabs you, picks you up, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Sir, that seems very dramatic. Oh no.
Would you say his name is Scream Abdul Jabbar?
Hey!
Very tall.
You take 16 psychic damage as
when it takes that extra heal.
I think I need to heal.
I am back down to 12, you guys.
Oh dear.
But its core is now very much exposed.
All right. And I'm grappled in some way?
You are currently hoisted into the air by this thing.
Okay. Really
Jasper?
Yep.
It's your turn.
Oh, that is. I can't see shit.
Alan?
Yeah, sorry?
Is it grabbing me from 5 feet away, or is it actually?
Oh,
adjacent
sorry.
to
Yeah,
the
no,
position?
it's right here. It's right here. Yeah.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Do you just so happen to be aiming for the exposed core?
Yes, Alan.
With...
Okay, then give me advantage. All right, 23 hits. That's some good force damage right there. And when you hit its core, you cause severe damage to it, as it will drop Windy and kind of recoil in pain as it's kind of using its hands to cover its face.
Okay.
Ferreira, you get an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
And Windy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Its core is no longer exposed, but you get an attack. 10 does not hit. 21 does hit.
Nice.
Making up for all my past failures. Okay.
The 3.
I like to imagine that as the core was like hit in front of you, you just take out your mace and on the fall downwards, you just clobber on the back of the head.
Yeah.
Bonk.
All right. Was that your whole turn, Jesper?
Yeah, that's it.
Okie dokie. Windy.
Okay. I don't really want to engage too much, but I'm going to move down here to give people tactical movement. And I don't have spells. I could poison spray.
Okay. Yep. That's a con save. Yeah.
Yeah.
It fails, taking 9 poison
9 damage. There we go. Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I don't feel bad about that at all. That's more than I probably would have done with my mace.
And it is bloodied.
Okay.
Is that your whole turn?
Yes.
Amber.
Well, I can't see it because it's out of my line of sight, and I don't think I can move forward far enough to be able to see it. So... And you said it's exposing the core?
No, that's not happening anymore.
It's not happening anymore. Yeah, no.
Okay.
The moment it gets hit once,
I
it
think
recoils, covers its own face, and yeah.
I think you can move out to this position in the hallway. We have.
She might not be able to see.
Light source. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. It's outside of the torchlight radius. So even if she gets here, she'll just be shooting into the darkness.
Yeah. I can't see it even if I go there.
You could ready an action for when you do see it.
Yeah, that's probably the best option.
Well, I have my hellish rebuke if I get attacked, so
that's true.
I'll just use that.
Well, you don't have to ready an action for that. That's a reaction.
Yeah.
No, I know. What I'm saying is I'll use that if I get attacked. Like, I'm not going to do anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And that's your. Are you going to stay there? Are you going to move out, or?
Nope, I'll stay here.
Okie dokie. Ferreira.
Where did the creature go? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. I love dynamic lighting.
I will attack it.
All right, go for it. Good hit. Good hit.
Oh, nice.
Good hit.
Wow.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Indigo.
I think if I take like 1 step, I guess I could take 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Yeah. Now with your light source, you can.
And
see
this
it there.
is it. This is the monster, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
our
just.
friend.
I'm like, I don't want to hit anybody,
I'm
but
not
I'm
that
not.
ugly.
You're
loves
a
hugs.
pretty girl too. It's okay. I just am zoomed out so I can see the map, but then I can't always listen. I'm blind. It's fine. I would like to try to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Shock and awe. Yeah.
That's a hit.
I'll take it.
God damn.
Heck, that's better.
Even though its core is not exposed, you go right for a headshot where its core would be, and you hear muffled inside the sound of its own head, just a crack sound as it falls backwards onto the ground, dead. Darkwood's Blessing.
Oh, I might already be maxed for that.
I mean, you might be. I just give out the reminders.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, it's dead, and the light's not coming back.
Okay. That either means something changed about the rules, or there's another one nearby. Let's.
Oh no!
I say we just move forward. And
how's Amber doing? You're not hearing things. I'm okay. Okay. You're not hearing things like you were before.
What?
Are you hearing things?
Huh? No, things. Oh, those things. I don't know. Am I?
Do you see it?
Anyone know?
Oh, you don't see it. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I'm way up there. Well, it hasn't been my turn yet to move. So
well, we're out of combat, so it's basically.
Come on down. If you want, no pressure.
Okay.
But
I think this is as close as I can get because the gap thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because of the rope too. I can come down here. So that would make sense. Anything?
I don't think you have a good view of it yet, do you?
Oh.
Not really. Just like a little corner of it.
Just a little corner of it. Yeah, it fell backwards, you know.
Oh.
You can take a little bit of a step forward. There we go. Give me a second.
Okay, let me open a Discord. Hold on. Oh, look at the dots. Here we go.
It's you again.
I'm the pretty girl.
You are.
Alan.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm going to Misty Step.
Yeah.
Over here.
Where are you going? Wait, where are you going?
I'm Misty Stepping right here.
Right there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This means that I'm disconnected from the rope, right?
Oh,
yes.
Facing your ears.
Yep, you certainly have.
Jasper, you're just like...
the dog on a leash.
Well, no, she would have teleported out of the rope in this case.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
stay first.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta put that in my spell thing that I used it.
Grab Ferrero's hand. Just in case.
And then I'm gonna touch the core.
Do it.
And as I'm reaching out to touch him, I'm gonna be like, just shut up already!
I love that we can still surprise you like this, Alan.
You know, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
The wisdom saving throw of your life right now.
Okay.
Do it. Yes.
It's pretty good. Is it
That's
good
pretty
enough?
good.
So it's okay.
That's pretty good.
It'd be better if it was a crit, but you know, it's I might survive this.
anything above 15 is decent.
I can just
Yeah,
hear
so-
in the background, Tuki, 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 Tuki. Amber's just like, what is that sound?
A small little Kenku comes around the corner as Amber just has a heart attack and dies.
Pull up the other page.
Amber, no.
Oh god, that's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I fucking love it.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. That's really sick. So when you touch the core, give me like a minute because
Sure.
I did not anticipate this.
No, it's fine. I got it. I
What?
got some notes anyway, so. What, you didn't think I was gonna touch it? Come on.
Rookie mistake, Alan.
That was like me trying to
You've been
negotiate
playing
with
with us
Mirror
for how
Topper.
long and you haven't figured out the way to do this?
I'm going to dive into the well, he says.
Don't go down the well.
What? Go down the well?
No, don't go down the well.
What could possibly happen?
Whee!
Shit.
Good times, good times,
The
great
best
times,
time.
excellent times. All right, I gotta type stuff out.
Do, 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 do. Core.
Engaging chat VTE. What was that noise? Nothing. Damn it! Mute that mic.
Damn it, I can't spell. Thank God for erasers. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's fucking do this. Okay. So.
Let's go.
Yeah. No. Let's just fucking do this. I guess.
Oh, I hope I get that wins, you guys. I can fly.
So, you so you reach out to the core and you touch it, and you hear like this chorus of voices and kind of like screams of horror, kind of echoing throughout your mind.
Fun.
And as you do, everything around you kind of gets enveloped in darkness. The rest of you just see Amber fall over after she touches this.
No.
We no.
After Wendy just heals me up, I'm just like,
I know.
bye.
Gotta go.
She's not at 0 hit points. She did not lose any hit points,
Okay.
actually. So she's just currently blacked out.
Oh.
Spare the Dying is the only healing spell I have right now, so it's the best I can do for you.
That's valid. It's valid. So as you're kind of like enveloped in darkness, at first you're kind of looking around, and you don't really see anything at first. And as you're kind of standing there, not really sure what to do, suddenly, like, out of the blackness comes chains that start to kind of wrap themselves around your body. So first, kind of like a couple like wrap around your wrist and just like drag you down to the ground, kind of like on to your back. And then more chains kind of come and grab you like around your ankles and legs and trying to restrain you.
Cool.
And you feel like a choking sound, like something's like coming up your throat. and you realize that it's actually just more chains. As about 3 or 4 of them come out of your throat, you're unable to speak and barely even breathe. As the chains are trying to almost rip your mouth open as they come out and trying to kind of connect with the other chains. This is causing you an immense amount of pain. But off on the side, you can see a wheelchair almost. And in this wheelchair is a kind of like very elderly gnome man who
Sorry.
You're good. Who's gonna roll up to you and just kind of say to you, it's been a long time since I've had the opportunity to see you again. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. I don't know what happened that allowed me to connect with you again. I can see, unfortunately, that you've been fighting in your chains for far too long, child. I think it's time that you break out of them. And then he'll kind of like try to like get out of his wheelchair. Like he's kind of struggling to stand. His legs are shaking a little bit. And he'll kind of like touch you on the forehead, and you kind of feel this intense surge of strength, as if you might be able to break out of this. Are you going to?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to write everything down, so I'm like, what? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're kind of like using almost every muscle in your body that you possibly can to like resist against these chains trying to like pull you back. At first, you kind of like think it's useless, but then this old elderly gnome man keeps encouraging you, just like keep going, keep fighting, right? And eventually you can actually start to feel the chains around your arms like kind of crack and break. And eventually like all the chain links just shatter around you as you're able to kind of pull yourself back up. At first you're just coughing and hacking up like chain links that are just stuck in your throat. You're still kind of choking a little bit. This elderly gnome man is kind of giving you some pats on the back. And telling you just there, you did good. You did really good. And you're finally clear and you're able to speak again.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm an old friend. I don't expect you to remember me. I can't imagine what they've done to you when they took you from us. But I'm glad I can help you, at least in this brief time I was able to connect with you again. I don't have much time to answer all your questions.
Where is this place?
This place is within my mind, actually. I don't have much time to speak to you right now, as you have other things I feel like you need to do. But I can at least give you some information as to what you might need in the future. There's some things that might be unknown to you. Even certain things like your age, you might have incorrect in your own mind. Once you are out of whatever drastic place you are, I recommend trying to come and find your mother and me. We're not related, don't worry. As we have been looking for you, but we have not been able to find you.
Where are you located?
We are located in the Black Desert, a part of the Bormadu Confederacy. That's very far to the west. It's going to be quite a hike. In regards to names, I can't really tell you much in regards to names, but my name is Biddy Narbshard, and if you go around asking for me, you'll be able to find me. You'll find that in the real world, my health is not as good as it is in here, but don't let that be alarming.
Thank you for helping me.
That's the name. It's the least I can do. And I wish you luck in everything. I think now that you've finally been able to break out of your own chains, that you'll learn to fight with them instead of in them. And with that, he'll kind of fade from your vision and kind of jet awake. But in this time, approximately 5 minutes have passed in the real world. Just for fun, what did you all do in the real world when this happened?
I mean, I was definitely checking to make sure she was still alive.
Okay. Right.
But with that confirmation, I'll just see what I'll say to him, like, if we don't know how long she's going to be like this, and we probably need to keep moving. What should we do to? Can we carry her or construct something that we can move her with us while we keep going? Because just staying here probably isn't an option.
Yeah. She's at the end, and I've got a torch, so
Well, I mean, yeah,
I guess
Jasper's
she's not
there.
tied
she's
anymore.
not tied to anybody
so
right now.
we can, if you guys
I am a free spirit.
can, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like carrying a body is super awkward, no matter how you do it, without like a litter or a stretcher or something, you know. So, although there is a lot of cloth around here, so can I try to start pulling some stuff off the wall to make like a sledge of some kind that I could lay her on and then pull that with us?
You can. The cloth is like almost feels like it's super glued to the wall. I'm not sure if you remember when you first got here. The other NPC like had to really wrench it off there.
What about the things we just killed up around the corner? Could need? I'm gonna.
Oh, like you want? You'd like want to like go back and get them? You're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna untie myself and go over here.
Okay.
They were. Oh, you deleted them already, but there was something like right here.
No, there's not.
It's not there. Okay. Everybody here when I come back?
Yeah, everyone's here when you come back.
All right. All right.
By this time, after all this discussion, Amber, you wake up.
Okay.
Also, Ashley, did you see my last PM, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to add that on my character sheet.
I don't know about D&D Beyond. I know about Roll20, but yeah.
Figure it out. I'll figure it out later. But thank you.
Real quick, out of character, does that name sound remotely familiar to anybody? You don't have to. You don't have to say what it's from.
Biddy. I know what Biddy is from.
Okay, all right.
But wow. On our end, we know something.
Yep. All right.
Oh, you did not put that in there. No. Oh my god. Our deepest apologies.
What just happened?
It's not safe for work.
It's really, I would strongly recommend just not watching it. I love it because it's fucking hilarious. But But heed the warning or don't. It's up to you, friends.
Are we doing this anymore? It's not very 2020, is it?
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Bananas!
All right, let's make sure we're all tied back together again.
Wow, that was crazy.
Is everything okay, Amber?
I think so. I saw a gnome in a wheelchair.
That's different.
He touched my forehead and then I coughed up some chains.
I've had a dream like that before.
But I feel better. You did? So you understand. Okay.
Yeah. No? Should I put it back?
Well, at least this isn't. At least this corpse isn't yelling at you anymore.
No. That's all better now.
Okay. Are we tied up? We should keep moving in case there's another one nearby. There is still darkness around us. It's clearing out. Okay.
I can't. Nana pity. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. Ooh. Alan, do you watch Little Britain?
I don't.
Oh, okay. So maybe our biddy is different than your
I
biddy.
would say probably. Most definitely
Okay.
not a pity.
If we ever travel to the west, I have to find a gnome named Biddy Narbshard. I think that's what he said.
That is what he said, yeah.
Narbshard. But that's only if we go there. Which way now?
We're heading in this direction.
Okay.
We all tied up?
Mm-hmm. At least I think I'm tied up again.
You are if you say you are.
Okay. I am.
Off we go.
Yep. It looks like there's a turn right here. I can't tell if the... It looks like it's just a dead end over here, so we do have to just turn to the right. Girl, are you coming?
Do.
There's a shadow there.
Where? What?
It's gone.
Okay. So, like, wait, hold on. There should be a shadow.
Wait.
Okay.
Do we need to like rest or anything? Because I only have...
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm low enough that in the next fight, I'm gonna be very cautious about engaging in any kind of combat, which means I won't be helpful at all, unless we can do a long rest somewhere. We need to find a safe place to do a long rest.
Well.
I think we just need to look for, like, is it better to do a long rest in a room or in a hallway where we know there's only 2 approaches? Or is this even safe to do a long rest in a place like this?
Oh, well, my opinion would be safer. I don't know that we're going to find a room with nothing in it.
That's true.
Chances are good when we find rooms. There's unless we back up.
Right back around the corner that we just came from, there was literally a dead end.
A dead end, yeah.
So that might be that's probably the best place.
Because then there's only one way. All right. And then, yeah. Okay.
Do you guys want to do this long rest now? Is that something that will?
Yeah, we probably should.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense, especially for you, Wendy. We got to get you back up to
Yeah, thank you.
fighting speed.
Okay.
I want to check for traps and secret doors over here.
Yeah, good plan.
Give me a perception check, yeah.
Nope.
Seems good.
Looks good.
Looks great.
Okay. Set camp here. That torch is gonna burn out by the time we finish our long rest, but you can light another one.
Do I, would I deduct one torch from my inventory when that happens? Theoretically, it's done, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
you
just
can't
relight it or whatever.
They're
Yeah,
super
yeah.
cheap. Once we're back in a place
Yeah.
where we can buy torches, we can get as
Oh,
many
yeah.
as we want.
Yeah.
I've just, honestly, I've never used one before, so that I
Yeah.
can think of. So
Alan, did you invent that monster after you figured out dynamic lighting? Was that a dynamic lighting specific monster?
No, actually. That's why I was really like amped and hyped when I figured out dynamic lighting, because I was like, "Oh
Okay.
shit! Wait, this monster is suddenly like 50 times cooler with dynamic lighting."
Totally is.
And also way easier too, because like initially my plan was like, "Oh, I have to like every time it moves, I need to like hide rows in front of it or some stupid
Yeah.
shit." I was like, "Oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
be so annoying," but yeah.
Yes.
But no, with dynamic lighting, it's way better. Oh, I'm so happy with it.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the corpse of this creature is gone.
Okay.
oh,
Well, that was a very
Yeah.
fast cleanup.
I fed it to my patron.
good work.
Patrons Biddy Nardshard.
That'd be epic.
So
Okay, so we definitely need to set up a watch rotation.
yes, I can take
Should we set up a double watch rotation where there's two people up at any given time?
Maybe. Because I feel like we've kind of had a 50-50 for roles.
Yeah. The really dangerous place to be taking a rest.
Yeah.
I think it's important that
It
we
is.
take
Yeah.
all precautions necessary.
Okay.
Okay. So, with 5 of us, we could have them on staggered watches. So you could start with Indigo and Amber on watch, and then after the first 4 hours, Amber can start her rest. And wait, how long is a long rest?
8 hours.
It's 8.
Important,
8 hours, okay.
Important to note, Ferrero only needs 4 hours compared to the rest of you.
Okay, so the other 4 of us only need to cover 4 hours, but then we're doing a double watch. So,
you can do double watches fine, and I'm not gonna like penalize you for that or anything.
Okay. I know. I was trying to actually decide the logistics of it, but I don't know if that's really necessary. We can just say there's 2 people on at any time, and then well, you do need to know who to tell to make the rolls.
Yep.
So,
but in regards to like if someone's up for 4 hours during a long rest, it's not that bad because 1, you don't sleep in this place, and 2, a long rest is just 8 uninterrupted hours of just low activity.
Right. It's not It's
Not
not
actual
officially
sleep time.
sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take the first 4 hours then. Who wants to join me?
I'll
Me,
join you.
me.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
Amber.
Slaps Jasper's hand away. No, mine. Mine.
We're the
Nani?
pretty girls.
Yeah. Are you a pretty girl, Jasper?
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
He's a pretty
No.
boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
pretty boy, pretty boy. Jasper wants a cracker.
Shall I?
Is Wendy saying that? Please say
No.
Aw.
So who are we waking up next?
Well, I'll go. I'll relieve one of you.
Okay.
Or are we gonna just do two? And he's like, are the two of you gonna hand off to me and Jasper?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's probably easier.
Which I guess we just need 2
So yes,
hours.
you guys would do 2 hours, and then we would do 2 hours, and
And
then
then Ferrero and
Ferrero would be there for the next 4 hours, and like each of us would keep him company for one. So
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
That's easy.
Fun. So for the first watch, can I get perception checks?
No pressure.
Yeah,
No
of course,
pressure.
something happens
boy.
on the first
Hang
watch.
on, I'm just gonna move over here.
Looks
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Good to me.
Okay.
Don't
hang on.
panic. I didn't say something happened. I'm just asking for perception checks.
Okay, wait. I always forget how to do perception. It is.
You
Oh, it's
click on
down
the
here,
word that
isn't
says
it?
perception.
I always forget where it lives.
It's in your skills page. Like amongst acrobatics and shit like that.
Oh, right. I'm looking over at senses, and I'm like, I can't click on it. Meh. Okay, I'm fine.
Did you find it?
Oh, yes, indeed. 11. Ooh.
Better than the previous.
Well, on your watch, something interesting does happen. Not an encounter, but right in front of this corner, right?
Which
A
corner?
wall, like the corner right in front of you. The only one you can see.
Like this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right around the corner, right, or right past the corner.
Oh,
A
fun.
bunch of cloth moves in front and forms a new wall.
Good times.
It's a good thing I didn't leave anything back there.
I'm just gonna look at Amber and be like, should we tell them or?
Does the wall look like it's moving anymore, or is that it?
Currently, no.
It might be safe to maybe wake one of them just to let them know. Hey, Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy, what you doing?
Wendy, I'm sorry to wake you, but the cloth moved and now there's a wall over here.
Oh, yes, there is.
But I'm
You
not
saw
sure
this
if it's gonna. Well, I didn't really. I wasn't paying attention much, but the indigo did.
Okay. Well, we know the walls move. This is the first time we saw it. That's interesting, but it's not coming closer now, is it?
I don't know. That's why I woke you up.
Okay. I mean,
I'm just worried we're gonna get swallowed up. We're gonna be food.
that was the risk when we went in here in the first place. We've always had that danger, even after we lost the Weavers. So, we kind of just need to roll with it.
Okay.
Thank you for alerting us, though.
Okay,
I'm gonna go back to sleep, but definitely keep an eye and let us know on other weird things.
Okay. Night. Amber's just gonna sit there in her embarrassment and been like, I shouldn't have woke him. I should have just left him alone and told him when he woke up. It's fine. I overreacted. Everything's cool.
Jasper's gonna be like, "Holy shit! Why didn't you wake me up?"
Woke the wrong person up.
Why did you go? You're trying to get us all killed? I'm sorry. I tried. All right. Anything that you want to talk about during your watch?
I think I would like to make sure Amber's okay. After that hallway. Is there anything that you need from me? Like, are you, I know you're gonna rest. We're gonna rest in a minute, but how are you doing?
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't have been easy on you to see.
It was just strange because he kept saying that he'd seen me before, that we'd met before, and I had no idea who he was. But then he said he was
Weird.
taken away, and I don't know what that means. But that voice that I heard, you said you hear voices, right?
I do sometimes.
The voice told me to touch it, or well, told me to go to it, and
The
that's why I
intrusive
touched it.
thoughts.
And then that's where I saw the gnome, and then he touched me, and now I cough up chains, and I don't know, I feel stronger. I feel like I can do something. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. Well, let me know if you find yourself feeling weaker or if you just need to talk about things. I am here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We have to take care of each other, especially if we're both hearing voices. That's concerning.
I just want to figure out what the voice is.
It
keeps telling me to do things.
It might be something we could try and talk to Detective Kyer about later.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I know. He's I think he means well.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Well, you just let me know if you're not okay. If you need anything, I'll keep an eye on you too, but this rug town here has not been kind to us, though.
Yeah, this area is pretty strange. I hope we can get out soon.
Me too. Me too.
Stepping from outside the walls is a young boy.
Whoa.
Okay.
Stepping out, and he goes, I hope that you also can get out of here.
Oh. Where did you come from?
The walls, obviously.
Are you trying to get out?
Oh, I can easily get out.
Oh. Can you show us how? Can you show us how to get out?
The young boy will take out a little pocket watch, open it. Once you kill the parasite, I might be able to let you out.
Oh.
Once we do what?
Once you kill the parasite, I may be able to let you out. I mean, it's not a matter of may. I know I will be able to as a matter of fact.
Are you moving the walls on us?
That is a combination of me and the parasite, which is why it is important that you eliminate the parasite.
Are you the parasite?
In some sense, I could be a parasite under your mortal definition of what a parasite is, but under my definition of what a parasite is, I am not.
Okay. What is your definition of a parasite?
My definition of a parasite is the person who sent me here in the first place and is actively trying to damage my own health.
Are you feeling okay?
Quite simply, no, because I have a bunch of foreign entities inside my body and a parasite that is refusing to get out.
Oh. Wow. Where can we find the parasite?
The parasite, given the ways that I have been moving the walls and the parasite has been moving walls at the times that we have, if you simply continue making the actions as you have been, then it should be okay.
Like we should find it?
Oh, you will certainly find it. You will also find another version of me slightly somewhat far down this path.
Oh.
If we just keep going, we'll find it.
Yes, just keep going, you'll find it. When you do find me, please let me know that you have run into me already.
What can we say to you, the next you, that will let you know that you can trust us?
It does not matter. It's not a matter of trust. It does. There is no question of do I trust you. It's a matter of if I do not trust you and you decide to do anything to me, I will just simply end your existence.
Oh.
Okay. Wendy.
Poor Wendy. Wendy's like, fuck off, I'm sleeping.
This is what happens when you sit next to me.
I need a glass of juice.
I need a hug. There's monsters under the bed.
Isn't there, though? Oh.
What's happening now?
There's a baby.
Oh, hello, baby.
Do not call me a baby, as my age greatly surpasses yours by a number that you can barely even comprehend, let alone even speak.
There's a rude baby.
It's a sassy baby.
Old baby buddy.
Old baby.
This baby's gonna fucking kill us all. TPK.
Amber's gonna be the first to go.
What's happening?
I have no interest in killing any of you at this point unless you do anything to try to bother me. As you all will serve some kind of greater purpose that will benefit me in the long term. But in the short term, I need to make sure that you take the appropriate actions to be able to get yourself out of here.
Yes, we would like to take those actions also. What is it?
Good. All you must do is follow the path. When you run into me again, please let them know that you already ran into me. And then just continue to listen to me, and please defeat the parasite, and you will be able to escape.
What is parasite?
The parasite will make itself known. Do not worry. And also, very important, you will need to kill your friend Fildy immediately.
Okay. The book did say something about that.
Yes, I believe the book, as I've written it, also says that he will give you instructions, correct?
Oh, yes. You wrote the book.
I did, yes. FYI, I'm going to need that book, please. And he's going to hold out his hand.
Oh? Okay. I'll give him the book.
He'll take the book and just be like, and he'll go, I'm very happy that a follower of Searwyn is understanding the importance of their fate and following the instructions that were laid before them.
Yes.
That being said, I must continue down my own path. Takes out a pocket watch again, looks at it, and he just kind of waits. And I'm finished here. Into the wall.
Oh.
Bye, sassy baby.
Once again, I am not a baby. I am...
Oh, God.
Shut up, kid.
Just to be clear, not a baby.
Oh, my God. Hellish
My age greatly surpasses yours.
I know he didn't attack me, but still, it scared the poop out of me.
I think you hit a nerve.
And then he's going to go back into the wall.
I don't like babies.
We've not had the best experience with babies, have we?
No.
Babies are anybody under 13 years old for us, as far as we're concerned.
Forever.
This has been very good birth control.
Yeah.
Amen.
No, thank you.
Child-free status confirmed
Confirmed.
and justified.
Oh gosh.
Okay. That was an interesting thing. How far into the
Here, a few
shift is
hours in.
that? Okay.
I will say for the rest of the long rest, nothing happens.
Okay.
If we want to kind of speed up that part, so you all get
Yeah.
all your
We're
stuff
gonna
back.
skip to the end. I'll do
And
all my
level.
stuff.
Skip to the end.
No, you don't level. Chill.
Chill.
I'm
Relax.
pretty sure.
Only
It's
been
time,
5
Alan.
years.
Alan, it's time. Do it. In the rug jail.
In the rug jail.
What level
damn.
are we? 4?
Yeah, level 4.
4?
Yep.
Yeah. Level 5
Four.
will be a big milestone. We all get level 3 spells. It'll be a big deal.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
yeah.
This is
It's too
why
late.
we're not leveling up, because the boss is tuned to fight level 4 characters.
Oh, that's
Stop.
I mean,
what are you
that's
talking about?
that's a fair statement. Okay. So
Why would you say something like that? That's crazy.
Like that would be
So-
accurate or anything.
are we did you say we are successfully long rested? Would
You
we
are
say?
Yeah.
successfully long rested. Yep.
Yay!
Long rest.
I'm getting my stuff back. Do my
Yeah.
spells.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Remember, I had a dream about a wall baby.
oh no.
Oh well, and it's all the same to you. I would have cast Find Familiar to get Shard back before I finished.
Oh.
All
the rest
babies
today.
and gnomes on wheelchairs.
I'm assuming that's
You-
okay.
You got it. Where is he?
Can I also ask temporary hit points, how did those disappear after a certain, like after an hour or whatever, they go away, don't
I
they?
think it's long rest or something like that.
It's long
Might not
rest.
even-
It's long rest.
Okay. Okay.
E. Vision, night vision. I need to change all these token defaults. All right. Okay, cool. Well, we are a little bit past time. If we want to go ahead and call it here, I think this is a good spot because we just finished a long rest. I hope you all like the introduction of Wall Baby, as that's not the name I have for him, but I like
His
it.
name.
Classy wall baby.
Yeah. What do we have? Tunnel baby last
Cloth
time?
zygote.
This one's wall baby.
Oh yeah, tunnel
Tunnel
baby.
Baby, now Wall Baby.
I like it. We're just like retroactively naming Rosie. It's fine. Oh, bless you.
That's funny.
Cool. Okay. Well, this was good. We saw some
Alright.
things, that's for sure.
Yeah, I hope you all had fun. I hope you liked Lanky Lad, as
Mm.
he's now lovingly called.
My
I always love not giving names to monsters just to see what the players come up with. Granted, Lanky Lad's me, but I like Billowing Cloak, Wall
Yeah.
Tube.
Wow, baby.
Whoop. Hey, Wall Baby's not a monster. Get out of here.
We don't know that yet. Yeah,
I mean,
too funny.
yeah, that's fair. You don't know that for sure. Yeah.
So I think we said we're just gonna carry on.
Yeah, we're
as
gonna continue.
usual with
Yeah, we're gonna
D&D.
continue. Yeah, we're gonna continue carrying on until the end of Linen's Myth, and then once Linen's Myth is done, your characters are gonna go into downtime, and then after that downtime, well, during the downtime, Monster of the Week.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
theoretically will not be for the next 2 sessions. We will be playing this.
Yeah, you're gonna keep playing D&D for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No, just
rush.
trying to.
No rush. I need time to write the Monster of the Week story anyway. So,
But you don't just instantly come up with it.
I mean, I could wing it if you really
I
wanted me to.
actually
We'll see what
just
happens.
teasing
but-
was
you.
curious if it was like how much of it was like written, like how much of it is in, you know what I
Do
mean,
you wanna,
already a story versus
What, the Monster of the Week stuff?
Yeah.
The one shots are actually really bare bones. It was like I used one that somebody else had written, and it was just 3 page. It was a 3-page PDF.
Wow.
I'll find that and share it in the one shot group so you can see the details behind the game that you already played, and you can see how much was prepared versus what wasn't.
My favorite one shot that I've ever played was a Shrek D&D one shot.
Okay, that's random.
It's so random, but it was also one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. It was so stupid. You know how in the movie there's like these gingerbread men?
Mm-hmm.
That was my race, but I reflavored it to, instead of a gingerbread man, I was an ice cream cookie.
Okay. Presents certain problems in certain climates, but I like it.
Well, I was like magically enchanted so the ice cream would never melt by my patron, the Ice Queen. Because the Ice Queen is also a fairy tale, so I swung that with the DM to like make like a quick frost-based warlock patron, and he just let me roll with it. So
nice. Yeah, I have to say, like our last one, Alan, I don't think you were I think you were busy that weekend, so I don't think you I don't know if you listened to it or not, but like it was just it's very different. And I think the thing that like throws me for a loop with it is that there's no turn order. And
okay.
Like I find that really strange, but it's just very different and it's very fun. I really enjoyed it.
It's because it's collaborative storytelling that doesn't. Combat is there to resolve conflict, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the central point of the game. So it's just sort of you talk about what you're going to do and then resolve that action, and everybody participates. And so there's not a structured turn order. If it really bothers everybody, we can implement that, but it's not part of the core of the game, you know?
Yeah. No, I think we kind of like
It worked. It worked the way we did it.
Took our own turns too. Like we almost like
one of my favorite like one shots I've ever run was a Shadowrun run shot with some of my friends, but they wanted to play all spy characters. They didn't want any like traditional like guns blazing combat. They wanted like an Ocean 11 type heist was what they wanted, right? So literally everyone just played like spies, like, you know, like social face characters that would distract people and hackers and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't use turn order the whole time because they would just be moving around the map, right? And they would just be talking to each other over comms, like, all right, I'm in position. And it's like, got it, initiated the hack now. They would like go back and forth doing all that because they spent all that time planning. It was so sick.
Like I was saying at the very beginning, that was one of my favorite things that is different from Monster of the Week and D&D is how the emergent situations come out, and you don't have, you know, like there was a whole encounter at the police station where they were gathering information that was not in the original plan, other than the fact that some of those characters existed. And it just like the whole scene created itself from everybody's interactions, you know.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh
man, I would love to run another heist one shot in Shadowrun.
I have another set of rules, another RPG called Dusk City Outlaws. That's a
I remember you pitched this like a couple of years back now, I think.
Yeah, that was another thing that I could do during a one shot.
I remember this.
It's the whole set of rules is built around assembling a crew and pulling off a heist. And,
that's so sick.
And it's like that's like what the RPG is made to do. And recently I heard about a new one called Knives in the Dark that is actually very popular now. That is a similar setup. That's a role-playing game for having a crew and pulling off heists. So if you like that kind of thing, look those up.
I was to say, I don't want to hog all your games, Isaac, but I am down to play any of those as well. That sounds very fun.
It's like I just looked it up. It's a fantasy role-playing game inspired by Victorian London and Gothic fiction. I'm kind of in.
Right? Which one are you looking at?
wait, no,
Blades
it's
in the
not
Dark?
Knives. Yeah, Blades in the Dark. Yeah. Oh,
Blades
it's
in the
not
Dark,
Knives
yeah.
in the Dark. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. I don't have that book. I just heard about it like a month ago. So, but it's a newer thing. Then Dusk City Outlaws was a Kickstarter that I bought like 5 years ago. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but that's hella sick. Yeah, no, it looks
yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm thinking I'm planning out this multi-session arc for Monster of the Week, and we'll see how that plays out. I'm excited. I'm excited to help Alan build his character, and then I'll let everybody else know in the one shot channel what we've decided on for the schedule, so that we can nail all that down.
Yeah, like I said, when the arc is coming to an end, you'll know, right? Like,
right, but just, I mean, when it's going to happen, it is irrelevant to this. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware that it's going to be happening in the Sunday Gamers time slot.
Yeah.
Once we're done with this arc.
Are you gonna have each session to be like 3 hours? Are you gonna want it to be like 4? Like, did you put any thought into that yet or no?
I think if I can fit it into the same kind of story like we did the one shot, it worked out. The one shot worked out perfectly in what was it, 3 hours? I think we ended right around 2:30 last time. And so the way arcs work in Monster of the Week is each session is a self-contained mystery, but then they all link to each other like episodes in a TV show. So then they sort of progress a larger plot. And so I think I'm gonna build them out to be like that.
Isaac, can my character be like that creepy guy in the horror movie that's like, oh, you shouldn't go up that way. A lot of people go up there and never return. But I'm actually like mildly competent, so I just joined them for the ride.
There is a character archetype called the mundane, that is a person who is just a regular guy that got pulled into all this. And
yes, please.
And the special abilities that they have is stuff like, if you do something that gets you like captured by the monster, then you're giving everybody else's bonuses to try to rescue you and stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. But then also he has like more sway on other people. Like, so it's like if you're telling the truth to a person, to like get them to do something to be safer, like they're like, yeah, vampires don't exist, and then you just like, look, it's really dangerous out here tonight. We need you to stay inside right now. It's like they're more likely to believe you because you're just a regular guy and you're not some weirdo with a crossbow walking down the street. So,
yeah, if someone with a crossbow is just like, it's not safe outside, stay in your home, it's just like, is that a threat?
Yeah.
Anyway. Are you threatening me?
I am the danger.
The mundane. If I ever ended up as a player in this game, mundane and expert are my two favorite archetypes. So,
I would love to play a mundane, and like I said, just be the old guy that like every time they're about to go around a corner, it's like, I wouldn't go that way. There might be monsters around the corner. Yeah. You might say we get one of those a week. You might say.
Yeah, the mundane is basically like the Shaggy character.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm so in.
I'm very excited about this. I think Sam said she wanted in on Discord as well. I'm not sure if you saw that.
I saw something. I didn't remember who it was. Let me jump back to that channel.
Because I know I was telling her about the one we did, and she was like, "That sounds so fun."
That's Aloria?
Yeah. That's my girl.
Okay.
By the way, if you're ever worried about having too many players, I'm totally down to also just be an NPC that just gets captured.
Yeah.
Like I am both the quest giver and the person that gets captured.
No, Alan, if you want to collaborate with me on writing this,
I'm in.
villain. If you do you want to play the
villain?
I'm in. Okay.
I'm
Well,
in!
we'll find another time to brainstorm on that part.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you're that excited about playing the villain, let's collaborate, okay?
I am super in. Oh
Okay.
my god. Yes. Yes, King. Yes.
Okay. It will be easier to run a session with only 5 players instead of 6.
Yeah.
6 is definitely my upper limit there. So okay. Cool. Well, I'm excited about that.
I am also excited. I know we have to get through my one shot at some point this year, but I will say Ashley and I are kind of aiming for summer for the one that we're doing. We might be co-DMing.
Oh, that's fun. That's exciting.
Yeah.
We're trying not to do it like too soon, but also we've got some writing to do yet. So
Yeah.
we're not ready today, but
Definitely not ready yet.
we're giving ourselves
stress out
time.
about. I mean, I know it's your first time and you're nervous about all of it, but sometimes too much planning will stress you out more than just pulling the trigger. You know,
10,000%, and I will put mine off for like the next 10 years if you guys let me, because that's who I am as a human being.
Super ultra true. Like, say, like, I get it, it's not spoilers, but I'll say, like, all of my notes for the entire Lynn Innsmouth storyline is 2 pages. Right? Because it's literally just like, and for every single NPC, it's just like a couple of sentences that's just like, what's their motivation? What are they looking for? What do they need from the players? And like, I just throw shit in there. I just throw it in.
And that's something you learn pretty quickly as you start getting actual DM experience, is how to make characters that feel rich without having to put a lot of effort into pre-writing their whole backstory, you know.
Yeah.
and then you know, and some of the best tools you can use for that, if you're not confident in your ability to do that on the fly, is to just sort of have a side page of names and backgrounds that you can just match to each other, you know. Make a list of 20 names, backgrounds, and character types, and then roll a d20 every time some new person comes up and you say, oh, this is, you know, I think Alan did that for the cities that we did in the Underdark. He had a table of people. So
it was effectively every time you interacted with a rando person, I just had a bunch of tables that were just names that were not taken, backgrounds that were not taken, funny personality quirks not taken.
Exactly.
Thank God they got Mushroom Lady, my favorite.
And some of them became recurring characters that we interacted with as if they were there the whole time, but it was literally a random on the table, and that's what makes it feel like a full city, instead of just that wasn't somebody that was put there specifically for us to interact with, but we chose to run with it, you know, as players. So
I think the big thing to like take away from this is that, like, when you start DMing, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be messy. You're going to make a bunch of mistakes. Like, you know, the players are going to ask you a question that you just didn't expect, right? Like, of just like, oh man, I'm gonna like set up this character here. Like, like what was it? One of my favorites was that YouTube channel XP to Level 3. Like, he did a fucking hilarious sketch that was like, oh yeah, we're pretty sure there's vampires around this town, but we don't know who it could be. It could be anyone. And the player's like, can I use Divine Sense? Huh? Yeah, can I just use Divine Sense and just check for undeads and just walk around, talk to people? And the DM's like, oh shit. Because, like, apparently he was just the villain. So he's like, oh shit. My entire quest just went into the garbage. So there's, like, certain things that are, like, funny DM tactics, right? There have been quests in the past that you guys have, like, skipped, kind of, not really. But then it's like, oh, they did a thing that would expose them to the conclusion in like 5 minutes. Oops! The conclusion's over here now! And this is a random guy. I have done that so many times so far.
Well, it's like it's also like running a cinematic combat as a DM, right? Like you don't tell us
Right.
how many hit points are left on a monster, but then also if it's supposed to be a boss and somehow we take it down on turn 2,
Yeah.
then it's perfectly valid to keep it standing and hitting us for 3 more turns, and just to make it interesting, you know? So it's like it's just sort of part of telling the
Mm.
story. You know, I
Started
heard that.
doing something like that a little bit more, but like not as fudgy as that. So like I've gotten really good at kind of putting like thinking of health numbers on the spot, right?
Mhm.
So I can, generally speaking, kind of like, so if you're in a dungeon, I can go, okay, they're really low on spell slots. They're about to run into this room with this big enemy. All right, instead of having like X health, they're gonna have X minus Y health or something, right? So that
Yeah.
way it's
Yeah.
like easier for them because their damage per round is going to be much lower. I've done that. I've done stuff not to
Mhm.
pull back the curtain, but yeah, it's like I don't like randomly killing my players. Okay.
Right. One of um, one of the strategies I saw on a DM message board was that they have like a general idea for how many hit points any monster has,
Mm.
and then they just wait until a player makes like a significant roll or a cinematic move of some kind, and then call that the killing blow, so that everybody has a really satisfying experience of like your characters are superheroes, and therefore like all of the fight, the wins on the fights are going to be cinematic moments every time, and the DM has a way of making that happen, you know?
I've heard things like that. A very common thing I've heard is that it's not like I'll wait until the cinematic moment. It's mostly like I'll wait until everyone has a moment. You
Right,
know,
that too. Wendy keeps missing every single time.
yeah, and it's like 8 rounds. Like, man, this I've like pumped all my like divine smites into this boss, and he's still standing. Like, yep. Wendy, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna swing my mace. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, 7. Shit. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's like it's like a scale, right? It's like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
wait 100%, but yeah.
yeah.
We played a different game with one of Dave's friends called Numenera,
Oh, I love
and
that one.
yeah, really different. And we were like, we got into this is my whole anxiety about mine. We got into this area where it was like a puzzle. We had to figure it out. And like we walked in and he had described the room or whatever was going on. And I was like, oh, so we do this. And like he looked at me, I swear to God, like he had just died. Like, and then the party was like brainstorming, so we came up with some different ideas. And probably like seriously 2 painful hours later, he was like, we couldn't do it. We could not solve this puzzle. And he was like, somebody already said the solution. And I was like, oh, really? Was it this? Because it was a thing that I said like as soon as we walked in. And he was like, yep. And so now I'm like terrified that like you can't make it too hard, because I will say after 2 hours we were not having a whole lot of fun. Like
Right,
we were
right.
like, I don't know how many different things we tried. But also if somebody's like, oh bang, this is the solution, you're like, well, this was the session for today. So the end. So it's tricky. It's tricky with that stuff. But
Well, I mean, this the grab bag for DM like time. If something gets solved too quickly,
mm,
random encounters solve all time too short things, right? It's just like
True.
it's just like and there's a pack of dogs now. So it's
yeah.
like
A
Every
lot of them.
every session I've ever been like, shit, I don't have a lot of content planned for the next half hour. Oh look, wall tubes. Oh shit.
900 wall tube. Yes, and I was reading something online that said like have a solution to your puzzle, but also like accept anything that also makes
yeah.
sense. Like, don't just say
100%.
like,
Yeah.
no, you can only pick my one solution that I
Yeah.
made to it.
Because
If it works, it works. And
that's the
yeah.
difference between puzzles in a tabletop game versus puzzles in a video game. Like there's so many times when you're playing a video game and you're like, why can't I just jump over this little fence? You know?
Yeah.
And and then in a role playing game, you're like,
Because you took an arrow
if
to
it's
the
even
knee.
like, yeah.
Or when you
get
drive
like,
straight through a tree and you're like,
yeah.
what?
What?
in a tabletop game, you just need to get like 40% of the solution, and the DM's
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, also like sometimes just players come up with wonky solutions you just don't think about. Like, remember in Charles IV Dungeon, the fountain puzzle, where like the ticket was in the fountain, but it was like a force field around it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think that someone would just Misty step in there, but like, because I was like, oh, there's gonna be like other clues around the dungeon that's gonna tell people how to solve it, and they can go back later and solve it. And then Jasper's like, can I Misty step in there? I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You did it.
And that's the cool thing about just D&D world in general is that some of the things maybe the DM plans it to be hard, but it's not hard, and then other things you planned it to be easy and it's not easy for us, and it all balances out in the end. And then sometimes Topper gets trapped in a room by himself with the walls closing on him. So, it's like
I still love that puzzle. That's still one of my favorite puzzles of all time, dude. Don't push the button. You're like, you're on that for like 10, 15 minutes, just repeatedly hitting the button. Like, how do I not die? Until eventually you're just like, wait a second, I'm not going to hit the button. And then it lets you go.
Yeah, no, that was great. I love it. That was the perfect one. The only thing I mean, other than creating a good story for the party for everybody to tell, but I mean, nobody else got to really participate in that because of my impulsiveness. But that was part of who I was in the party. So.
Oh man! All right. Well, I gotta give my girl a call. And then I have to eat dinner and do more D&D stuff. So.
Well, this was great. Thanks for this, guys. And we'll see you next time.
A quick note before I hop off, right? So in like the claimed regions thing, just so you know, I'm gonna be deleting some of these messages, right? Just after the claim and after I update the message at the top, just to keep it clean. It's not because I'm ignoring you, just so you know. In like documents that me and Jay are gonna be kind of putting out with like lore stuff, we're gonna make 2 documents for like each thing. We're gonna have like basic canon lore document. Well, kind of. So like basic canon lore, that document is gonna be entirely canon friendly, spoiler free stuff that like your characters have might have actually heard about these events happening elsewhere in the world in the past and stuff like that. But like there are going to be some things, like say the big one is the Pantheon, right? There's going to be 2 documents for the Pantheon, right? One of like, here's what just the people on Harrow know. And there's going to be a link of just, do not click this unless you want spoilers. Ignore this document unless you want some wild shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Alan, because I don't mind spoilers, but I don't want like big spoilers. So, and I know other people don't like them at all. So it's good to have that fair warning on it. Don't click on it.
I know all players have like their own perception on spoilers. So it's like my friend Jay. The only reason he knows the full plot is because he's so invested in crafting a good story that he wants input on it. Right? So like when I say like Jay is like half of the story of Harrow, I do mean that. Like I consult with him on almost everything, right?
Always good to have a partner on those kind of things, so.
Yeah, but he's also like one of my players, right? And he's probably one of the best anti-meta gamers I've ever met. Like this dude, I would have literally told him, right? It's like, oh yeah, and like the twist is like this guy's gonna be the villain. He's like, oh cool, right? It's like, yeah, and if he gets any of you alone, he would just kill you. It's like, yeah, okay. And then in the game, it would just be like, that guy would just be like, hey, can I see you alone over here? And he'll be like, well, my character trusts him, so I guess I'm just gonna fucking die. And then he'll just follow him.
Yes, that's it.
That's the fun of role playing is you embody the character, you're not trying to win. There is no winning. So
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so and another thing that Jay and I are gonna be putting out is like a brainstorming doc. That's gonna be a bunch of lore stuff for different regions, but none of it is canon, right? It's just meant to, that document is strictly going to be used by me and him to just throw down ideas for other people to either use or just outright ignore, right?
Okay.
So when that document is released, like if you look at it and you go like, oh, like that's not what I wanted for those islands, then who cares? Just don't use it, right? But at the same time, if you use it and you go, oh shit, wait, maybe we could incorporate that, then hell yeah, use it, you know? So like that's like something that me and Jay are gonna be putting out. Which also, I guess in theory, might have spoilers if we end up using them, I guess, technically. So it would also be like a little bit of proceed at your own risk. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what stories people make. One of my favorites, my friend Jay, he's considering making like a Monster Hunter campaign for like that big island continent to the south. I'm so excited. I can't wait to play it.
One that Sonara's from?
No, she's not. Sonora is actually from, if I recall, kind of like the area between like Maroon, the Claw, and like the Dagger Shore region. I think that was the area that we agreed on, right?
I just remember it was the southmost continent. She was from like the desert area.
Yeah, the desert area. So that might be like the Maroon or the Bloody Barrens or something. Is I think where we agreed on. Yeah. Like the southern part of like the eastern half of Verthicha.
I need to look it
Because
up.
I'm pretty sure Sonura is Bossian in like her upbringing, and she just started wandering around doing archaeology stuff, and then, oopsie, Underdark, haha.
Let me look at this. Yeah, whatever this like desert island continent on the bottom, that's where she's from.
Really? I don't recall us agreeing it's Bree, because Bree's backstory is pretty specific. I could have sworn that she was from Ba. I could have sworn that was something we agreed on. I'll look through my notes. I'll see if I can find it. We might have conflicting notes. We'll talk about that.
Black Desert is quite the hike, isn't it?
It is, yes. Essentially, so like, no, it's not gonna be spoilers. But essentially, like the whole idea that I had in mind for this campaign is that the first act, level 1 to 4, are a lot of like localized stuff that kind of center around Tousee and around like your home base, right? And then like in the second act, which is like levels 5 and beyond, that's when it's going to be like, oh, we need to like go on like a 2 to 3 month traveling trip to like go to this location and maybe have like a couple encounters along the way or something.
Yeah, no, those are typical tier levels. You know, 1 to 5
Yes.
is definitely local. 5 to 10 is regional or or transitional. And
Yeah.
10 to 15 is, you know,
it's 11 to 16.
Yeah, 11 to 15 is like international intrigue and conflict, getting involved in wars and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And then 15 to 20 is like save the universe.
Yeah, it's 17 to 20 specifically, but yeah. Because like it's at those levels, right, of like the 5, 11, and 17, that's like almost every class's biggest power spike. You get extra attacks, you get like 3rd, 5th, 9th level spells, like stuff like that. So
yeah, 4th edition had 30 levels that you could go up through, and so there was 1 to 10. It was 1 to 10. 1 to 10 was heroic tier. 11 to 20 was Paragon, and then 21 to 30 was epic, and that it divided it that way. So it was a lot cleaner of a divide, but it was a lot more levels to go through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, but yeah, fun time.
Okay.
Like I said, I gotta give my girl a call, so I gotta hop off.
See you guys next time.
Peace.
Thank you.